Basement RPG.
Alright. So do you guys want to tell him anything?
Is that a dragon?
Yeah, speaking of which, Ashley, can you run upstairs and get the dragon? It doesn't matter, it's not even the right color. So can you go grab it? Because that is a ice dragon. This is a bronze dragon.
So
just FYI, giant spellbook has fell into the ship.
And it's giant. It's like a 5-foot spellbook.
Yeah.
What?
Let's take a few minutes and I want y'all, instead of me filling him in, just y'all fill him in on what's happening and where you guys are at.
So we decided to sneak into a castle instead of going into the front door. Because that
Okay, that's
worked
fair.
well the last time for us.
Well, let's jump back a little bit farther.
all right, so this is what we got going on.
So last time
that's
last time he was here, you guys were departing from the city, and Brock had just crash landed on top, rode this dragon to the ground.
Yeah.
That was the last time Declan was with us,
Okay.
and the ogre brew overcame him, and he went into comatose state for a few days.
So we got the dragon onto the ship. There was a fight with these ghost-like creatures. That is so cool. You're not done painting that?
No, yeah, he's not shaded. He's just got a base coat on it.
Okay. So
Nice job.
we got the dragon on the ship and we started dissecting him.
We got lots of good stuff for us.
Yeah, we got some items.
Thanks to
14 scales, 60,
Diddle
4
bar.
claws, 4 vials of poison, and a mangled claw toe. I was not involved with that at all. And so we made it to the this great tree, the grandfather tree, and didn't fight anybody.
It was amazing.
Yeah, we
With how sus you guys are?
talked our way through it. There were
Yeah.
some stinky centaurs that had been cursed. There was a dryad. There was these ghost people that were
That Raven
protecting.
talked to.
Yeah.
Did you eat their souls?
No.
Disappointing.
She didn't even offer to help them move on.
Wow.
I
Wow.
Did. I did. They wouldn't go.
Oh,
They were
maybe.
supposed to protect the
Who
tree.
did I speak to?
Both of you guys spoke with the dryad and convinced her to let you guys poke around as long as you wouldn't damage anything. Evangeline crawled underneath the root system of this tree and found the relic. It's this nose ring of a giant. All the magic is gone out of it.
The giant grandfather tree absorbed that magic.
Yeah.
That's how it got so big. It's a 350-foot, just massive tree.
Okay.
Then we hightailed it out of there. And that's when we went up, right?
Yeah.
So there was this really bad storm rolling in, and we figured, again, no involvement in this, that we could get above the clouds, and therefore above the storm. So we get up there, and there's this cloud fortress that does not look like the wizard tower necessarily, and we had an opportunity to run away from it. We could have probably done that, we think. So we.
That's not what you did.
I
is
mean,
it?
why would you?
I know.
I wouldn't. I mean, legit, we got to go see what that is.
Yeah, I mean, cool. And so we went, and we had a couple of options. We could have presented ourselves and seen what happened, but we decided to observe for a little bit before making that decision. So we snuck in.
But one thing that I think led you guys to that decision was the massive wailing noise
Yeah.
that you guys were hearing.
That's fair. So yeah,
What?
we approached this keep. Thank you.
Yeah.
And there was this crazy tortured screaming going on.
Oh, that's what drew you to it.
Yeah. So we had this sense of urgency.
Okay.
Kind of. We got a little distracted.
Well, we popped into the library. and there were lots of books.
Well, I think you're jumping ahead a second.
Yeah, so we went down in the storm to go underneath it and come up the other
Okay,
side.
alright, so
Clinker,
hold on.
Clinker was our
We went
periscope.
above the storm
Then we
to go
dropped.
back down into the storm to go back above the storm?
Yes, but because we wanted to go underneath it and come up from the side.
And Clinker was on top of the balloon like a periscope,
Yeah.
making
Telling us
sure we
which
hit
way
the
to go.
target.
So we got onto the side, and then we decided to climb up, and someone
Yeah,
Fell.
I fell.
and almost
and we totally kept
because
hold.
all three of us were tied together, so we were
Yeah.
all climbing, and the biggest one fell. Thank goodness,
What is that?
Raven and I rolled really well.
We like clawed our way into the wall and kept hold of him.
Else we would all just couple.
I would have just assumed she summoned a demon to catch him.
That's fair,
No
but it
demon.
Well, and by catch, I mean literally catch him and kill him.
For some reason, she decided to get rid of her demon spell.
for some unknown reason. So,
Made it through the little window.
into this library where there
You
was...
made it through a little window?
Yeah, it was a big window.
It was like an arrow slit window, but
Nerd.
for a giant.
They're giant-sized arrow slits.
Okay.
So they could, a medium-sized creature could squeeze.
So
through.
it's a giant fortress that's flying in the air.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Made
Like,
it
so
to the library.
stairs, by the way, are difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, 4 feet high. Doorknobs are like 12 foot high.
Yeah.
They struggled a couple times getting some doors open.
or
I would.
Yeah.
I
What was
bet.
funny was the wizards were opening the doors and Brock was struggling. There's only a couple of them.
So,
I guess we
They're
didn't
just
have
child-proof.
yeah, that's
He
hilarious.
wanted to leave the library, but we wanted to find a book.
Because this tortured screaming is happening this entire time.
And we had time for it. We found a book.
Evangeline took, scaled up the wall and found the giant's wizard book.
Which we didn't
spell
have
book?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
spell
didn't have
book.
time to go through it, so
So in our rush to save whatever was screaming, we got this book down off the shelf, back up the window.
I sent out a little magic missile so they can, or the little firebolt so they can see.
Which is our signal to the ship.
Yes.
Isn't the signal with the firebolt to run and come back? Isn't
The
the same?
one was like, come up.
us. Yeah.
We need you. 2 was
Hurry now.
get
Oh,
the
crap.
hell up here. We're in trouble.
Yeah,
So they
come
said
up, guns blazing.
Yeah.
So we had apparently time to summon the ship, put the book on the ship, and then
No, we tossed it. Well, he lowered it down with a rope, and poor Clinker was like trying to like maneuver it
On
to
top of
where
the balloon?
it comes
Yes.
into the crow's nest. So poor Clinker's up there squished in the crow's nest
With
now.
this massive
with
giant.
this giant, like,
And it's
4 or
still up
5
there?
foot
gem
book.
encrusted.
It's still
Yes.
up there currently, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
We got the book though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
then
we got
we-
it, that's for sure.
Then we go out into a hallway, and we sneak into this one room, and there's a bunch of children's toys. And there's someone asleep.
But they're not just children's toys.
They're giant children's toys.
Like the child had a it was like a chariot set, but the description of it was a halfling could fit and
Yeah.
ride this chariot set. But it was it was children's toys.
I love
I mean, it was.
everything about what's happening right now.
And even better, there was someone snoring up in the bed.
And I'm sure we just had to go see who that was.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Actually, no.
I
Oh,
backed
really?
away
We ran
and
away.
locked the door.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I just locked the door.
Yeah.
We broke something in the door, so
Jammed the
whoever is
spear.
in there is trapped. Because the key will be able to go in and open up the door.
So when the kid wakes up and starts screaming for their parents, they'll know that someone's been there.
Yes.
That's okay.
And
I already
then-
know.
Yeah.
What?
We'll
We
get
might
to
be
that
jumping
in
the
a
gun
minute.
there. It's like,
Yeah. And then Raven decided to check out the courtyard,
Where there was a beautiful greenhouse.
which, we had time for. I was like, if Declan was
With this
here, he
tortured
would
wailing
see-
still occurring?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We would
Just
not
making
have
sure.
time for this. She wanted some
We were
plants.
making your joke.
Yeah, we were. And Declan would be like, do we have time for this?
Yeah.
Do we really have time for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she went into the greenhouse, and your favorite just popped up.
she got
I got attacked by
some-
all kinds of hedges.
some edges.
Oh, how the turntable occurs!
I think it was, 8? eight or nine.
Yeah,
Oh, so-
8 or 9
so
like
you're-
shrubs.
So like you're dead.
No,
Not a single one
I
of
was
them.
behind
Hit me.
her, and I cast slow and grabbed her and pulled
Oh.
her out of the.
Oh, so now you can cast slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
That
so
was
we're
clutch.
like, I took off as Evangeline's like closing the door.
Of
They
course.
just break
Yeah.
through the windows.
break the-
Yeah, they start
making
coming
all
out the
kind
window.
of noise.
The whole point was for me to not. We were trying to make no noise.
They're trying to be quiet.
So that's why we cast slow. We were gonna lock the door and thought they would stay in there. No, they broke the window.
They jumped through the window.
And there's the arrow slit into the room where the sleeping baby giant
And now
is.
the hedges are heading for it, aren't they?
Yes.
But you guys made it out of there back into the hallway and were able to close the
Closing
door
and locking all
and
the
lock
doors
the
we
door.
passed.
And from their knowledge, the hedges stopped pursuing them.
Yeah, she was watching them through another arrow slit in this other room. So then we go upstairs or down?
Well, y'all went through another room that had all
Relics
these like
that we're still gonna
relics
have
and
to go back to.
trophies. Like these, this
Yeah.
room almost had like just like display slots with like little partial walls built, and it had something hanging, and then there was just like on both sides just all these
Hanging
relics.
from the ceiling was a silver dragon?
Yeah, hanging from the
Yeah.
ceiling
Was a
was
stuffed
a
silver
stuffed
dragon.
silver dragon, and at the far end of this room was a stairwell that led up or down.
Oh yeah.
And at no point, even after discovering this room with a stuffed silver dragon, did anyone think of just going back to the ship and saying, maybe
no,
not
we
this
wanted to
fortress?
see what the noise was. Who
No,
was
because
screaming.
of the screaming. So we went.
Right. The tortured
Which
right.
finally got us, even though I wanted to poke around the relic room. I'm going back there, by the way.
If
Drug
we
us down the
survive,
stairs. Yeah.
if we're alive to do it.
Okay. So then you guys go downstairs. And what
I mean,
happens then?
I did read off the description of 3 separate magical items in that room that they just walked past.
Like I said, I'm going back. No, you don't understand. We're almost
that's
over
a
our
little-
limit on our
that-
ship.
that-
Oh yeah, there's a weight limit.
That's a little, just a
no one
little
was just
fishing
like,
hook
hey,
thing for you
maybe
guys.
that bag of holding Declan has.
You have it.
Yeah, exactly. We
It's on the
actually
ship with
thought
you.
about that later. We were like, oh, we should have grabbed the bag of holding.
To be fair, a bag of holding will only hold 500 pounds.
Sure, but
Well, still
You know,
500
That's 500 pounds.
yeah, it's more than we.
Now, does that 500 pounds count on the ship?
No. The bag of holding is a separate dimension.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you
okay,
can put
just
500
making sure.
pounds in the bag of holding, but the bag of holding will never weigh over 12 pounds.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I figured it was something.
Yeah.
I didn't know
But
that.
that's
Yeah.
its limit, yeah.
Yeah.
So we-
And if you exceed the 500 pounds, the bag of holding explodes and everything comes out of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
a choice.
I'd have to really keep a track on that.
Choice.
So we went-
I did look at your inventory for bag of holding. There's not really much in it right now.
No, I don't have
Yeah.
it. The biggest thing I have in there is that granite book
Yeah.
from Dracula's or
Right.
whatever's castle.
So, but it's not that big or heavy. So.
Well, it's made of granite.
Yeah, but it's
Marble?
We might
Marble.
have to get rid of it.
Well, I was planning to drop it on someone's head. That was how I was going to kill one
You
of the
may get
guys.
an opportunity.
Yeah.
What?
So
We got here, we sneaked in, and then as soon as we crossed this, all the griffins in the cages start going crazy.
Yes.
And then over to the left,
which is where the screaming was coming
which is
from.
where they're screaming from, this giant.
Well, Evangeline and I hid over here in the
Yeah, we
corner
did.
because she was going to do comprehend languages to try to talk to whatever was in that room, hopefully.
Uh-huh.
And Brock decided to go the
At
other
this
way
point-
towards the door.
Y'all didn't know it was a dragon.
Yeah, we
Right.
didn't.
They didn't. Well,
And-
they do now, but y'all didn't.
But yeah,
know it was
but the giant came out and she let 2 griffins, no 3,
3 griffins out.
first.
You let them out of the cage.
She
The,
did.
giant,
She
the,
did.
the
Yeah.
giant.
Oh, the
So
giant.
now we're in a combat
Oh.
with this giant wizard.
Yeah.
And
Storm giant?
Cloud giant.
Cloud giant.
and yeah, and all
Brock
the
tried to
griffins.
talk her down by saying that we knew Zephyros, but then he added a threat to it.
Yeah, then he threatened her. But she let the 3 griffins out on her first turn.
Yeah.
Did cast a bit of magic, kind of electrocuted you guys in the corner,
Oh,
and then
I
let
mean,
the
crispy
other
fried us.
the 2
At least
out,
me.
and then alerted the entire fortress
Yeah.
that there's intruders. And then
And
what did
ran
she do?
away.
She turned into
Then she-
gaseous form and went out the window.
So
Alright.
we
and
got
instead
in here.
of running away, we went in to see. Well,
Well, y'all defeated the griffins first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all beat the griffins.
And
the
then
5
instead of
griffins.
running away, I decided let's go into the room and
Okay.
see what was there. And it's the dragon, and I want to talk to the dragon to let him go. But
I think before you guys did
You-
that though, I think you shot your symbol
Yes.
off. You alerted like, we need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
entire
yeah.
fortress knows we're
Yeah.
here. So the airship
Was
starts
coming
up out of the cloud cover from below.
And
And,
it gets
now that the castle's on
nailed
alert,
by
it
a
gets
ballista.
peppered by like 6 to 7 ballista attacks.
It now has a ballista.
It has a
poking into the
ballista
balloon. And y'all are
stuck
sinking.
through the balloon and has taken a lot of damage as well. And the ship is not crashing, but they decided instead of proceeding upward to go back below the cloud cover. And
That's where we are.
and then you guys were kind of looking into the room with the dragon and seeing the ship sink back below.
All right.
Welcome back.
So,
Which I
quick question.
really want to let go of the dragon.
Possibly second. Possibly two. This could be a two
Ride a
question.
dragon,
Yeah.
maybe, if it likes.
How big is the dragon?
It's an adult
dragon.
bronze dragon.
Oh, good. Good.
And it is currently locked up. It is chained. It's chained by its hands, and it's chained around its neck, and it has a muzzle on it.
Okay. Awesome.
And the
second-
giant y'all thought was torturing it.
Right.
Second question. Did you do comprehend languages on the dragon?
I can't remember.
She didn't get it. You
She
didn't
didn't get it off,
I
but
didn't get
I
it
speak
off.
Draconic.
Oh, good. Good. So I'll be metagaming too much to go any further with this conversation.
Yeah. I don't think you can ask them specific
No,
questions
no, it's fine. We're
on further than that because they haven't proceeded any farther than that. But that's kind of what happened. But from what Declan has experienced during this situation, is I'm gonna think Declan's been knocked out due to that immense amount of ogre brew that he has drank.
makes sense.
Like the day after he drank it, went unconscious, and the next day he was alert, vibrant, like he felt very powerful.
Okay.
Then the next day he was just comatose, and he's been like that for 2 days, 2-3 days, however long the time span has been, and he has woken up to these ballistas slamming in to the airship, and so there is chaos going on the airship. The airship is currently sunk back down into the storm in order to get out of the fortress's sight, to get some kind of cover to where they're not just a sitting duck out here in the open. They were attacked by 6 ballista attacks when they rose up over. And
Great.
yeah, do you have any questions?
Nah, I'm pretty sure we covered it.
I just like the idea of Declan
Sorry.
in a bathrobe, you know, like making his shaving cream, whatever, walks out of the room to go.
All of a sudden, a spear comes through the side of the ship.
But we did specifically say that one ballista punctured through into the balloon, but the amount of air pressure that is being pushed into the balloon, it is still afloat, but there is a giant-sized
Spear.
ballista bolt sticking out of the balloon, and so it is leaking air currently.
Fantastic.
And you mentioned that there is a weight limit to the ship,
Yes, there is.
which I
Now that the book's
I
on
know,
it, we're
that's
down
the best
again.
one. We just need to throw
Fairness,
the
it's on the
dragon.
board.
We gotta get rid of the
right.
dragon.
So I originally I kind of allowed you guys to put more weight on the ship than I should have. The ship should have only been able to hold
Not
1
Bertha.
ton. Bertha herself
Bertha weighs
over
more
a ton.
than what the ship.
I looked up the average weight of a large draft horse, and it is over a ton.
Which is
so
crazy.
to think about.
So
Yeah.
when you add full
2,200
plate
pounds.
armor to that,
right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm allowing you guys 4 tons, no, 3.5 tons that you can put on this ship. With the amount of food you have, Bertha,
We're gonna have to start leaving
the-
Bertha.
the 8
What?
people that are on it, the dragon that is on it, because there's an entire dragon
Get
on
rid of
it.
the dragon.
Yeah, we haven't
And
kicked
the
that
spell book weighs 250 pounds. There is 6,432 pounds
Oh,
on this airship.
I just had a horrible thought.
You guys currently have 568 pounds of free space on this ship.
What if we
Plus a
turn
bag.
Bertha into an ethereal horse?
Didn't I
I
mention
can touch
that?
her.
I mentioned that to her.
Yeah.
I'll
Right. It's not necessarily
It's not.
something we should
We
consider.
talked about it, and I was like,
happening.
Declan's not going to let that happen.
No,
Not gonna
Declan will
happen.
not let that. And if that happens, Declan knows who to find.
Because the young dragon itself weighs 2,500 pounds.
Of course it does.
Sure.
Why-
Bertha weighs 2,000 pounds. Bertha weighs almost as much as a dragon.
Yeah.
Bertha, it's a dragon.
But that was 2,000 pounds was pretty fair for Bertha and her armor.
Sure.
That seems reasonable.
How
Yeah.
do you get that damn dragon on that ship?
I don't know.
I'm really
remember-
strong.
wasn't-
We
We
used
had to
Bertha.
rope it. We,
Oh,
remember,
that's
and we used,
right.
yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Bertha.
Was Bertha your crane?
Yes.
Yeah, they tried to use her, but they kept rolling really bad survival checks to rope it, so Bertha walked off and the knot just came untied on one of
And
them.
I'm sitting there trying to like get it wrapped around a cleat on the side of the ship
God.
I
before
was no
Brock lets
help.
it go.
All my rolls were
She was-
bad,
she
so I
was
was no help. I was
worthless.
just in everybody's way.
But, yeah, we did skill checks to pull that dragon up the ship.
That's
Multiple, probably 5 or 6 skill checks.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
a good sign.
currently,
Sounds like
this-
it.
the ship has 568 pounds of space available, almost about as much as the bag of.
Yeah. Almost about as much as some of these ballista bolts. That
I want to say your bag of holding, with that granite book and the other few things you have in it, I'm just gonna say you have 400 pounds available
Okay.
with your other stuff in it, plus the bag is taking about 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's fair.
You have some odd and ends, like a few monster parts and some other stuff like that in there. I think.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you actually read over. I think my note section has.
Now I looked over it briefly, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's more than reasonable to me.
But also, I think I told you guys that some information on the ship, on how it sustains damage and how it's repaired. And so I'll go over that with Declan. The base of the ship itself the gondola part has a full HP of 250 hit points. It is currently taking 36 damage due to the ballista attacks, okay? If you're not in town, at a place where that can repair the ship officially, it takes 1 day and 60 gold to repair 1 hit point. And these are not rules I made up, by the way. These are in the book. The balloon has an AC of 11, and it has 50 hit points total.
Jeez.
It has taken 27 damage. So it is over halfway deflated, or damaged. And it's the same. 1 day, 20 gold, 1 hit point. The harpoon and the ballista itself have 15 AC, 50 hit points. Neither one of them have taken damage, but they can be repaired fully with 1 day and 10 gold. They can be repaired. The ballista on the front and the harpoon on the back. Okay. Or vice versa, however it is.
If we make it out of this one, it'd be kind of cool to take the
If I-
dragon
can
bones
I-
and put it around the balloon.
If I mend it with that, do you guys
You cannot
think of it?
mend the ship itself.
The
It's too
balloon?
big.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
That
too
would
big.
look dope.
The
Also, it would
furnace.
probably make every dragon in the skies attack us.
The furnace itself
dragon
has a
bones.
15 AC, 30 hit points. It has taken 5 damage.
What is it?
The furnace.
Oh.
So
It takes
our
1 day,
fire elemental.
20 gold, and can be repaired for 5 hit points
Okay.
for the day.
What about with
And-
the gnome paste?
We don't know how the gnome paste affects that, but that's the basics. I created an entire spreadsheet so we can quickly and easily.
So the
figure out.
airship's kind of getting wrecked at the moment. is what
It
you're
has
telling me.
been damaged pretty heavily by these ballista attacks, but these aren't just normal ballistas. You know, they're giant-sized bolts that have hit the ship.
I'm assuming I'm supposed to have full hit points.
Yeah, go. I don't. I think you need to apply a long rest. If you could apply 3 long rests.
Got it covered. Take 3 long rests.
3 long rests.
I'm taking them.
How many temporary
There's
hit
2.
points does that give me?
No, seriously, I'm I feel like I'm going to need them. All right, I took 3. Didn't seem to improve anything.
Yeah, right. Except for your.
I mean, you're really not in that bad of a position.
I'll pause this for you.
Excuse me? You have me on a ship that is falling from the skies, peppered with
I don't think it's
ballista bolts.
falling.
being run by a pirate with a bird with a 250-pound book on top of a deflating balloon.
Yeah.
Tell me, dropping down into a storm. Tell me what part of this is not a bad position, Brock.
So, it is bad. But,
yeah.
let me ask you, would you rather be in that situation? Or in a fortress of angry giants that now know you're there?
Fortress of Angry Giants that now know I'm there, because then I could kill the giants that now know I'm there.
Oh, okay. I mean,
In the falling from the sky airship with a bunch of crew that, frankly, I was not on board with hiring. Especially the pirate.
Hello, she led us to the grandfather tree just fine.
And she hovered and waited for
and
us.
she
did not
navigated
take
through
the
that
ship.
storm
Yeah.
very well. So she's doing very well right now.
Yes.
she came at great risk to herself
Yes.
There you go.
to the giant fortress. She wasn't very dodgy.
You'll notice how she immediately left you all to die and retreated.
Yeah.
She's trying to save the
I
ship.
mean,
so-
yeah.
But she put the 2 fireballs out, which means get here right now. Which means she's leaving you to die.
To be fair, it would not have made it.
Oh, I don't believe it would have.
No.
But it
'Cause
does
one
not.
one more round of attacks, and the ship would have been completely destroyed.
Oh, I have no doubt. But there's principle here. But yes, I think I'm in a great position to do a whole lot of different things.
So, yeah, so Declan, kind of think about what you want to do as you're on the ship. You are underneath the castle and inside the storm, out of view of it, and you have the crew at your disposal. So, kind of think about what you want to do, and we're going to start off here with the 3 of you seeing this ship sink below the cloud base here and looking into the room that has the giant, or not giant, but the dragon chained to the wall. So we will, I guess we'll start right there. That's where we're going to pick up.
Okay, and we saw the ballista
Well, you-
bolts.
I think you're the only one that
No,
did
I
because I think
pretended
Raven
to
and I
touch you
are
with the
here because I did it and then we came.
Yeah, you shot the alert, and then I think went
And
over
then
to the other
Raven
side.
and I went to the other side, so you're the only one over by the window.
Okay,
So you're the only one currently seeing the ship
Sink.
sink.
so I'll
Let us know.
I'll let you guys know. Hey, the ship just got attacked by a bunch of giant ballista. We need to take them out so the ship can come in.
I really think we should let the dragon go. I feel like he's gonna be able to help us. Raven can talk to him and see if he could be on our side and
Okay, yeah.
help us destroy this.
Well, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Okay. Oh god. Okay, I'm going to step just into the room.
You're going into the room.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure.
There's we've already looked and there's nothing in there, like just the dragon, right?
All right, yeah, just
nothing.
just the dragon and some debris and some boxes and stuff over in the side, but there wasn't anything else in the room.
Okay.
So you're going into the room. I forgot my whiteboard, so I'm gonna grab that real quick.
You're now dead.
I know, right?
use that to track your damage.
Just tell me I'm dead already.
Hey, give us a quick test. Oh, he can't hear me.
No, we can't.
So when I went upstairs and was talking, could you hear? Would it record?
Probably.
Yeah, it should. Were you talking to yourself?
No, I was talking to y'all on the way down the stairs, and I was wondering if
Oh.
y'all could hear me.
I didn't realize you brought it upstairs.
It's attached to me.
Okay.
They can't hear you because there's no speakers.
If I,
Yeah,
This
but I
could
mean,
hear
like
you.
that
Yeah.
would have
Yeah.
heard me.
that's what she was asking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
How do you? I haven't looked at it. Is there a way to turn it off?
There's a power
Power?
button.
Okay. And then if I turn it off and then turn it back on.
It should pick back up.
Okay.
Well, that's neat.
Or you can let me know and I can mute you.
Okay. Yeah, because
I have
eventually I'll
mute
be
buttons for. Yeah.
maybe after another beer.
Bursting some beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that on recording.
It's
Okay.
really immersive.
I feel like I'm there in the bathroom with them. God, Brent breathes a lot. Okay. So you step into this room, and the dragon is here, chained up against the wall.
Okay, so I step in the room, and I'm gonna look at it, and I'm going to say, in Draconic, we are friends, and we want to help you.
He's going to turn his head after almost hanging it down and not really recognizing or even acknowledging that you or anyone else has opened the door or moved into the room. And he looks up and doesn't see you. Then he pans his eyes down. You're quite small. How are you going to help me in this situation that I found myself in?
Well, if we can break your chains and release you, we will. As long as you promise not to eat me.
If you release me, I would like to seek vengeance
We
on the
would
Countess.
love your help.
Countess?
Countess?
Countess. The Countess of this castle.
We would love your help. And, getting rid of some bad guys who are attacking our ship right now. We might want to ask her some questions, though, before you can kill her. So we do ask that don't kill her right away. Is that fair?
He kind of lifts his front claws up a bit, and they kind of extend to the length of the chain, and he kind of reaches up to try to grasp the collar on his neck. He can't quite reach it, and he's like in agony trying to pull at it.
Does he have like T-Rex arms?
Yeah, he can't quite get there due to the shortness of the chains. And
I'm watching down this hallway, and I rolled a natural 20 on my stealth.
okay, got on your stealth.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're watching
What
down
was
the
your
hallway, I
total?
also need a perception. And I do need a total, not just a net. That's
Sure,
a
yeah.
I don't know if you saw the thing I sent in the chat.
Yeah, you can.
What is that?
Is that a 3? That's a 3. That dice is very hard to see. Okay, so stealth.
Well, this
Is
anybody
it
that
22?
DMs, this thing is amazing because I can just stealth rock, jot it down.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty legit. That's
It
a
is
clever
awesome.
idea.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I
I
like
started using it last time.
it. And
Should've been using it
perception
from
is
the get-go.
8.
What was your
Eight.
stealth?
Stealth was 22.
22
Perception 8.
Good night.
and perception
I'm more concentrating on being sneaky.
is an 8. Okay, good deal. We'll hold those and see if that comes into play at any point.
What's happening, Raven? Why is he pulling at his chains like that?
Yeah, and he's going to repeat that to you in Draconic since you spoke to him initially in Draconic.
Okay.
So you guys don't quite understand what he's saying.
Okay.
Unless y'all understand Draconic.
I think
I don't think Brock does.
Brock doesn't understand a lot of things.
He barely understands Common. And sometimes that's iffy.
So if we release
Don't bring
you,
the gun.
you won't harm us, and we will help you get vengeance on the giant after you allow us to. Ask
He's
him
going to
questions.
pull at an arm here, just pulling it the extent it can go, and just, yes.
Okay.
I will help you.
Evangeline, he's gonna help us if we free him.
Okay, he's gonna not eat us, right?
He said he wouldn't.
Okay, so I am going to shoot firebolts at the chains. See if they.
Firebolts, they're your cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're going to release a firebolt. It's going to hit the chains, and you're going to see them just deflect. Not even quite hitting the chains as they come to where it meets. It's just almost like an energy field, just deflects them as they hit.
Brock,
Hey,
we might need your lockpicking skills.
okay, I don't see anything happening down the hallway, so I'll come right over.
You absolutely don't.
So, based on seeing that, can I do an Arcana check and see if there's magic on that, or if it's a force
Absolutely, yeah.
field
Roll
or
a Arcana check.
something stopping it?
And I'll close the doors behind me.
You going to shut? I need a strength check.
Okay.
The door handles are 12 feet off the ground, so closing and opening the door is fairly difficult.
Dirty 20.
12.
Okay, you're able to shut the door. 12. You are getting a sense that these bonds that are holding them here are magical.
Have we asked him how to get him out of here?
I don't know. Braven talked to him.
Is there anything we could do to get you out? And I'll start looking at a locking device.
He's going to speak to you in common since you're speaking to him in common.
Okay.
I just need these bonds broken. And he's going to pull on it a little harder. And you're going to see that there is a lock here where the chains meet the clasp around each of his arms and his neck.
Okay. Let me try and get that lock real quick. And I'll
Roll
go
up
up there and...
Yeah, absolutely. You can do that. It's a very high DC.
That's a natural 1.
It's a little bit higher than that. So what's that total?
So what is that, dexterity and proficiency?
Yeah, because you were proficient with lockpicks, even though you're a freedom barbarian.
Yeah, right? So 6.
6 total?
Yeah.
Using your nice lockpicks or your like some normal ones?
Well,
Because you have your normal lockpicks and
didn't realize that.
and then your nice ones.
So I'm just using the nice ones were accessible.
Okay.
Plus, for a job like this, I would definitely use the nice ones.
Roll me a d20.
Uh-huh.
Let me know if it's under 15.
You dare break my
It is 10.
Okay.
nice lockpick.
So your lockpicks are going to be fiddling around in there a bit, and you're not going to be able to quite find a way to get these locks to open.
Okay.
So you're going to sit there and fumble around with these locks. They're not going to break,
Okay.
but this lock is pretty advanced, or the giants creating their locks a bit different than something that you're used to, but you're
Okay.
not able to unlock it.
This is a little more complicated than I think I could figure out. I'm gonna take my hammer and try and smash the lock.
Okay, roll the head on it.
I don't know. So that's 15.
One of us seriously needs dispel magic.
Or knock.
Yeah, right.
15 to hit?
Yeah.
You're going to hit this lock.
Okay.
Are you using your axe or your
My
hammer? Hammer. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll your damage. Declan, you have an idea of something you want to do? Because we're going to jump to you here shortly. I just don't want to jump to you and you'd be like,
Do you have anything else?
you know what I mean?
That's 10.
Yeah.
10 damage.
10 damage.
It's just the big
So as you come crashing down on this lock, boom, you're going to see just energy just pulse out. And you're going to look at this lock,
Negate him and just have it.
and it's not really going to show that it's been damaged or anything, but
Okay.
you did definitely see a pulse of energy release as you hit this, and then you kind of rear back, and you can take another swing at it if you'd like, but it's still there. It's
Okay.
still locked.
I'll go ahead and rage and hit it again.
Oh, speaking of which, we got to remember, I think you're suffering a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, so I
on
should have rolled a
ability checks.
lockpick check at disadvantage, but the natural
I-
one probably would have done that.
Can you roll worse than that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. You wanna try and pick it? Here you go. Yeah, give it a shot. I can't figure that out. Maybe you're smarter.
Well, I did use your lockpick to pick the lock the last time, remember?
All right. Well, stop talking about it. And let's go.
You gonna try it?
I'm gonna try.
All right, let's go. Yours is going to be without your proficiency bonus, though, because you're not proficient with lockpicks.
Yeah.
Your roll plus your dex.
It's higher than 6.
No, it's not my dex right there.
Yeah.
So 14.
14. You're going to fiddle
It's
around
higher than
with
6. No.
No, it's a 14.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's higher than 6, but
You're going to fumble around with this a bit, and you're not going to find any more success than Brock found.
okay.
Here, watch out! And I'm gonna swing with a 22 to hit.
I'm just going to hit the lock. You're definitely not stealthed anymore.
Sure.
So we'll get rid of that.
He's doing it selfie-like.
Alright, that's 5, 6 is 11, plus 2 is 13. 13 points of damage.
13, and as you come down on this lock, another pulse of energy as you hit it and pull back up, and the lock is still sitting there.
Okay. Any change at all do I detect?
You don't notice any difference.
So, I think there's magic on here. We're gonna have to pick it the normal way or find another way, but there's some kind of magic that's stopping us from removing this.
Okay. What are the chains connected to?
Another lock that goes into these big, huge U-bolt clamps into the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the locks, the set of lock into them. Like, Raven, please try, because Brock and I both failed, but it has to work.
Whenever you'll let me, I'll go hammer on one of the.
Okay, let's see what Raven does, and then we'll jump back to you.
Okay.
And then and then after that attempt, we'll jump to Declan.
I'm trying to decide.
Because that's going to be
I don't know if you would let me do it, but if I use my mage hand, it's like kind of like a smoky hand. If you can get down in the
You're going to use it to
lock.
So you're going to use your mage hand, and maybe you are helping it? Assisting
Yeah,
it?
so I'm gonna give the tools to the mage hand,
Okay.
and maybe like it being like smoky, it can kind of get in there a little bit more and
Okay.
manipulate it.
I'll give it advantage if you use your mage hand, and then you're assisting the mage hand almost.
Yeah.
You're giving it its help action. I'll give you advantage on that roll.
20.
Did you get a
Plus-
nat 20?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she got
nat
nat 20. Plus.
Nice. Plus what is your dex mod?
Does it
That's
need
a
to be
saving.
5?
Oh, Dex mod is a 4.
A 4. So you got a 24?
24.
All right. So as you're fiddling with this clasp around this arm, you're going to hear pop, ting, and it's going to release and open up.
Oh,
As
God,
the
that's just
DC
the first
check
one.
on these is 20.
Wow.
It's very high.
Yeah.
But you release one lock, and the dragon like pulls his arm out, like quickly releasing. Oh, and he holds his other arm up. Another. And he looks to you.
I'm gonna try again.
Do it again with advantage
I'm
using your
doing
mage
my-
hand.
Doing my mage hand again. Oh God. Till I'm 12.
Well, no, you're gonna fall more around with it, not be able to get it. So, what are you doing now?
I'm gonna look at him. He's a dragon. Can you dispel magic?
These shackles are preventing me from using any type of magical abilities. Otherwise, I would just polymorph and walk out of here.
Can one of you guys polymorph him?
Alright, we're going to jump to Declan for a minute while you guys try to decide what to do with this dragon and the shackles. Declan, you're on this ship that has taken a massive amount of damage. The crew members are all 4 of them are on the top deck. Clinker is up in the top of the balloon. He is he's a lookout, trying to spot for any more incoming ballistas while he's trying to maintain this massive book from falling off the ship. And the other crew is trying to use the levers to go up and down or side to side and try to spot and try to put out any fires or repair anything that has been damaged since the incoming attack. And Elise is at the navigation table that has been set up. And you're going to kind of stumble your way up the stairs, slightly groggy from the amount of sleep you've gotten, but you're going to quickly sober up as when you come out on the top deck in the middle of the storm. Wind's going to hit you, lightning striking, rain is coming down upon you, and there's a few fires on the top deck, and there's a giant ballista sticking out of the balloon.
Okay. I'm straight. It's been a month. I don't know these crew members' names.
So we have Elise, who is the navigator.
Yeah.
We have Clinker, who's up at the top of the deck. We have Didlabar, who's the gnome that's been kind of tinkering on things.
Okay.
And then we have Clovis, who is the halfling.
Okay.
And then you have
Didlabar.
Bell, who is...
Yeah, he's
the prisoner. He's not really a crew member.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab Didlabar and tell him to get the paste and patch the balloon Even if you leave the ballista in it, stop the air from leaking out. I'm gonna like move past him.
So Diddlebar's going at you. He goes, "Yeah, that's what I was thinking too." As he's holding his bucket, he has like a metal paint bucket of this paste with a brush on it, and he's like, "I was fixing to go up there," and he's going to climb quickly up there, and that's kind of what he was intending on doing, was almost painting, just
that is
sealing
my
this
intention.
ballista.
Yes, that is my intention as well.
So he's going to head up there to take care of that as Clovis comes rushing up to you in this downpour of storm, and he goes, "You need," and he's kind of like fighting the wind. "We need to get you up there to help the others in order to get them back."
Yes, I know, Clovis, but right now you put out the fires. I'm gonna go talk to Elise.
And he goes, "Okay," and he's gonna stand there with holding open a bucket and waiting for it to fill up, and then he dumps the rainwater.
Okay. I'm gonna shout to Elise. Right now we are under the fortress. Can we see the fortress?
You can't quite see it, but you guys know you're under it because you've just come underneath the cloud cover. But that cloud cover is preventing you from seeing it and it from seeing you. So it is really obscuring your sight.
Okay. I'm gonna shout to.
As she kind of holding a hand above her head, she goes, "Declan!" As this is a massive storm.
Yeah, I figured it was like a hurricane kind of scenario.
Yeah, it almost feels like that. She goes, "Declan, I have something for you, and I think we have a way to get you to the ship, or onto the fortress.
I'm listening.
From the ship." And she goes, Come closer."
I'm gonna go to Elise.
And she's going to hand you these 4 very small pouches, and they're about this big. And she goes, "Take these.
Take the pouches.
They are Elven scout hammocks."
What the fuck did you get there? Okay.
And,
still listening. Okay.
so these Elven scout hammocks, let me do it. That's her. They will allow you to recover behind enemy lines. They were produced for the Elven scouts to take cover in order to obscure them from the enemies during the day or at night. So what they do, anyone inside these Elven scout hammocks is completely obscured from view.
They're camouflage, basically.
Basically, yeah. So she gives you 4 of those.
That is dope.
Okay, what's your plan for getting me on the ship, though?
We can go back up just above the storm, and Clovis can take you there.
Clovis can take me there?
Yes.
How?
Well, he can... And she looks at you. "You don't know."
I must have missed a memo in his application.
Well, he can use Dimension Door and just take you right up there.
Excellent! Yeah, no, that sounds great. Alright, sounds like a plan. Take us up. And I'm gonna run back to Clovis. You're gonna Dimension Door me up there.
I can, but we need to get within a few hundred feet in order for me to Dimension Door you up and then out.
Cool.
We may get attacked again, but I think we can do it.
Awesome.
Do you have everything you need? And is this what you want to do?
What? Not necessarily.
And where do you want to go on? Where do you want us to put you? Do you want to go inside? Do you want to go on the outside? Where do you want to go?
Okay. To my understanding, Dimension Door, he has to be able to see the target location, right?
Or have seen it before.
Okay. So he hasn't been inside.
No, but he could take you up on top of a wall or put you down at the base of a wall.
Can he put me inside the window?
He could put you at the base of the window. He hasn't been in there, so
Okay.
he can really...
But he can like set him on the edge of the window, right? Because he can see the window.
Possibly.
The edge of the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to put me on the edge of the window.
Okay. One second here. I'm going to look up the exact...
The Dimension Door probably has better range, but I like the idea.
Dimension Door has a very long range. Like...
Actually, depending...
Honestly, my idea originally was like, what if we'd have bet that catapult seat that the gnome mentioned?
He could maybe put like his foot in it.
Yeah. Where the frick
can hit
He
this
could
one
he
now.
could hold on to the bolt.
Actually,
Okay.
my original plan was to attach my chain to the ballista and anchor us to the fortress in the cloud cover. But I can't see the fortress to know where to shoot. So that kind of ex-nayed that
In
plan.
theory, this is just something I'm wondering. Could you anchor to the cloud?
No.
But you can stand on the cloud.
Yeah, it depends on like.
Dimension doors range 500 feet. It is pretty far.
That is pretty far.
Pretty great.
That's unserviceable.
Yeah, it's for sure. The gnome would not give you service. He's like, so if we come up 500 to within 500 feet, I can get you over there.
Yeah.
But the ship's going to sustain some more damage.
Shouldn't we still be in the cloud cover within 500 feet of it?
No.
Excellent. Well, since I don't know the situation up there, I have to assume it's bad, considering the situation out here. So yeah, we're gonna go for it.
Okay, I can drop you in the window that they went in.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
So we're gonna come up. We'll teleport you over. We'll drop you and teleport back.
Yep.
And then,
And
we're gonna immediately come back under.
I'll have Evangeline send you the signal again when we're at the window and you can dimension the doors back.
I can't take all of you. I can only take one person.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll send the signal and hopefully the...
And after taking you and returning,
You know what? Clovis, I appreciate you telling me this now. We'll figure that out when we come to it. Might just get a new fortress out of the deal. I don't know how this is going to end up. Okay. But yeah, thanks. Send me up there. Keep the ship alive as much as you can. And for the love of everything, make sure that balloon doesn't deflate.
so as you say that, you look up at the balloon and you see Didlabar up there with his paste just like just globbing paste around this ballista bolt that's pierced inside of it. And as he does that, the parts coming around where the ballista hit are kind of like fluttering around as air is escaping, just seals around this ballista, and the ship almost steadies as it's been kind of rough.
Yeah.
It steadies a little bit inside this storm and just seals up. And you guys have a little bit better control of the ship as Didlabar seals up this hole in the ballista, or in the balloon from this ballista.
Good. Good, that plan. At least that part of the plan.
Is he like belted off to the balloon?
This is
no.
This is not a safe.
No, yeah, he's definitely breaking some safety protocols here.
I sent them up there. I determined it was safe. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Alici's going to say to you, are you ready to go now? Do you have everything you need?
You know what?
We don't have much time. Either we're going to come up, get you off this ship, and come back down quickly as possible.
Yep. We'll send the signal out when we're ready to evac.
Alright.
Cool.
What's he done?
All your stuff, right?
I have my bag. Yeah, I always have my bag. It's my precious.
She looks to Clovis. She goes, run down there and take us up. And he runs down, flips the lever, and comes back up. And he has his hand kind of on your back, and he's watching as you guys are ascending up into the air through the clouds. And you guys come up just above the storm cover, and you guys teleport out and puts you right there at the door. But as you guys are sitting on the ledge of this door, you guys look and you see ballista bolts being fired at the ship. So the ship is going to sustain some more damage.
Being fired at and hitting are different things.
Correct. Correct. So that's what we're going to
He
see
didn't
here.
say how much damage yet.
So 3 bolts are going to go off
Oh god.
as he puts you there and releases you and ports back.
Should we all hold hands and chant miss?
Let's see.
Negative energy.
2 are going for the gondola, and 1 is going for the balloon. So the gondola's AC is 13, and that is 9 plus the giant's dex. That's going to hit. 13 going to hit. Two are going to hit the gondola.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have you heard the D&D story about the gazebo?
Everyone knows a D&D story about the gazebo.
Okay.
So it is going to take 14 points of damage.
That's alright. It's got 250 hit points. It'll be alright.
And the balloon.
That's one way to worry about.
The balloon is going to be hit as well.
Boo to you.
So all three of those hit. The balloon is going to be hit for 8 points of damage.
Did it get back 8 points from the paste?
No.
No? Did it get back 1 point from the paste?
They get back nothing.
Half a
Oh.
point?
It takes 24 hours and 20 gold to get 1 hit point back.
You need 20
It
gold
just
right now.
was no longer crashing. So the balloon and the airship take some more damage from the ballista bolts as they sink back down into the cloud. And Declan, you're up on the second floor. Your crew members are currently on the first floor. You're actually on the second floor at the window going into the library, the same entrance that they took.
Cool.
So we're going to hop back to them for a minute as you are set to enter into this fortress.
I'm hitting whatever there's still a chain attached to that's also attached to the dragon.
Gotcha. So the dragon has another chain on his arm and a chain attached to his neck.
I'll go for the neck.
The neck chain.
Neck chain, wherever it's attached to.
Okay. Roll that damage. I'll let you try to pick it as well if you want
I was
to.
about to. As he's
She
doing,
has my...
as he's doing that, I'm gonna yell at him and be like, Brock, stop trying to hit it. It's not going to work. Give me your lockpicks.
My thought process...
But you gave them to her.
No, he has two. He has a fancy set,
Ah.
which she has. So I'm gonna get the old
Yeah,
raggedy
so
ones.
she has my old raggedy ones, which I rage throw at her. And
Roll to fit.
and I figure that where I'm at, I'm trying to go for the housing, not the lock.
Okay.
Whatever's holding, I'm assuming that there's something holding a chain or a lock.
It is kind of bolted down to the stone tiles to where this the chain is attached to the floor. That's what
Okay.
you're talking about.
Yeah, so I guess I'm going for the floor.
Okay.
$22.
22.
The floor.
The floor.
I hit.
You hit
am
the
I
floor.
able to hit the floor? Okay,
Yes,
just
you hit the
checking.
floor.
Nope, you hit the chain.
That's 18 damage to the floor.
Okay.
Bludgeoning.
As you deal this 18 damage, the chain is going to release from the floor and come around. So now there's this chain with this loop attached to the bottom of this bolts attached to him, and it's kind of swinging below him as he moves his head back and forth.
Did that work?
And he pulls at his arm. He's like, I can't tell. As this one's still binding me.
I'm gonna try and pick that one.
Go for it.
Give me good energy. This is good.
No, no bueno.
I think it's over
Okay.
10.
I
or it might
will
be 10.
go over with my mage
11.
hand and try again.
You got an 11. You're gonna go up there and try to pick it, and you're not gonna be able to find the sweet spot to allow the lock
Raven, I
release.
need your help.
Here it comes.
It's not working.
Yay.
17 plus 4. 21.
21. Holy crap! All right, so you're going
Yes,
to
11.
find the sweet spot and just you're sitting there fighting with it a bit. You're going to hear ching as this thing releases, and
Man, she's really good at that.
and it's able to pull the arm away,
good as
and
me.
it comes up to its neck. It's just it's pulling, and it goes, I can't release it, and it looks to you for help.
Okay, I'll go see if I can. I'm assuming there's like probably a bolt or something in it.
Yeah, roll with advantage because it is pulling on it drastically, and it's not attached to the ground, but its magical properties are still binding him.
Well, that wasn't very effective.
Oh, sweet.
He
21
can move
again.
and leave, but he doesn't
21
have his magic
again.
about 21. So as you unlock this and pop it, as soon as the lock pops, he just whoosh, and just shatters it. And he reaches up to where his mouth is and puts his claws back and just rips the muzzle off.
What's your name? I'm Brock.
And he looks, I am Felgolos. Felgollos. Felgolos.
Hey, Fel. Evangeline.
Yes, she does it.
Let's go get this witch. And he's going to polymorph
Okay.
into
if I can ride his back.
a halfling with red hair.
Ooh.
And he's so now he's smaller than you. All right, let's go.
Yes. Okay, there's a hallway this way with some kobolds. What are they? Kobolds?
Kobolds.
Well, there was something guarding a hole.
The only other thing I've seen
She
here
saw the birds.
was Ericoy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like same thing, right? Anyway,
Kobolds,
Alright.
Ericoy. No, if they were kobolds, it'd be great at this point. They would listen to me. They worship me.
Oh, really?
This halfling says to you.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess, stay behind me, and we'll go this way. And I'll start walking back towards that hallway.
And he takes a couple steps and kind of like reaches his arm up to his side a little bit. And he goes, "Oh, I'm not at full strength, but I still should be able to lend a hand in battle here."
Okay. Yeah. I got you. Is there anything in this room that we would need?
He kind of looks around and he goes, shrugs. I don't know what you would need.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah, so we're going down the hall. So, do you have a little halfling that we can use for him? So I'm not having to do the whole big dragon down the hall.
All right.
No, we have to use the dragon.
But he's not a dragon.
Oh, there's one.
Just say, hey, would you
Not a dragon currently.
I just realized that. Oh,
And then you got a halfling.
Yeah.
When you see the dragon color.
Yeah, let's use this gnome or goblin.
There's different color
There
dragons
are.
that mean different things, though.
I didn't know
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Stop.
So, you guys are heading back up the way here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys backtrack through the room with where the dead griffins are.
Should we do this sneaky?
We should.
Some stealth checks.
Oh God, I'm
Oop.
not still.
I think it's 19. 23.
21.
I think there's 18.
Evangeline.
She said 5.
5.
You could have just read.
I didn't think it was like.
You didn't have to say that out loud.
I didn't think he saw you.
I didn't.
And I'm in front.
And let's roll one for Felgolos, the adult bronze dragon.
I feel it's worth mentioning that I am hard to detect.
And he looks at you and he looks where you were and looks around and goes, who said that? Unfortunately, even in this form, I'm still somewhat easy to detect.
Oh, it's okay. I am too. I'm not very good at this.
You're on that one.
Oh gosh.
Same here.
2 nat 1s and 2 over 20s. Oh.
We know who the bait is.
Alright, so where are you guys headed? Back down the hallway. You guys have looked, the first room that comes, you guys come to, there is a shut door here to the right. But further down is the hallway that leads into the throne room that you guys peeked into before.
And that's where the Aarakocra are, correct?
There was some Aarakocra. There were some bird people in there.
Right.
That's the right word.
There were some bird persons.
Bird person.
I'll peek around the corner. Are they still there?
Yes.
Sneak past the door.
Are they looking around?
No.
Are they like standing guard
They're standing guard.
over the hole?
over the hall and near the throne.
I think they're right here and here.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it, but is the cloud giant there?
No, she's not.
I'm going to walk past the door. Past the hallway.
Okay. You're able to make it past the hallway without any kind of.
I really want to go up to them and say, "We're here to free you." But
I mean,
Evangeline told me to walk down the hall.
I mean, it's not a bad option. All right. So as you pass the hallway here, there is another door to your right that you guys have not opened, and then you guys kind of backtracking your steps. It turns to the left and goes back out into the courtyard that you guys came from, and then there's another hallway that leads further down, we'll call it further north.
I feel like we need to get to the ballista so we can take out the giants that are manning the turrets.
Okay, well, can you see if there's anybody in the courtyard? Because I'm pretty sure that's where they're shooting from.
Okay, I'll peek around the corner, see if I can see anybody.
All right. As you look around that corner, let me give it a quick look to see what room number that is.
3rd floor, room 3.
3rd floor, room 3.
That's 3A.
3A. Yeah.
As anyone spot you has advantage because everyone is alert. So for you, it would be normal.
A straight roll, right? Against the 21.
That'd be a 21, yes. You're going to look into that hallway, and you're going to see 3 cloud giants in there. Or into that opening area.
This area here?
This area there, yep.
That I can
they're further down around, kind of more in the middle of the area.
How far up would I have to go to see them?
To where the doorway is.
Okay, so I have a pretty good view of this courtyard?
Yep, and you see 3 cloud giants.
Okay.
And you recognize one of them as the Countess.
Okay.
Countess.
I'm gonna go
He's not going to get that right.
I'm not going to get that right.
It's
It's
like-
Countess? I don't care.
Countess.
Yeah.
She's counting.
Alright.
Countess.
Exactly, Countess.
Countess.
She's in this courtyard with 2 other cloud giants.
We need to clear the ballistas.
Okay.
And you also know from being in here before that there are 3 ballistas on the upper echelon of this area. Because remember, sitting back, it went up. There was a ledge up above that had the ballistas on it. And there's ballistas up there.
Yeah, you
And
said
each-
there was a curtain, so has that curtain been moved?
No, there's still a curtain there. But there was ballistas up. There was a curtain kind of blocking the view on the other side of the curtain. But there was a ledge up above that had
Right.
ballistas on it.
Okay.
And looking up, each one of those ballistas up above has a cloud giant manning them.
Right.
But down in this bottom area, the curtain is still pulled,
It worked before.
and there is the 3 that are down here.
I'm going to take my 20-gram bottle of boom potion and just throw it in that courtyard. I don't know what's going to happen.
So you're gonna take your boom potion and throw it. So as you get ready to do that, we're gonna jump over to Declan.
Ah! That's dope.
That's the only way I can see us getting out of this.
All right, so we're gonna hold that,
Something
and we're gonna
happened.
to gather that result on the next when we jump back to you.
Courtyard up. We'll fall off the side.
For a castle with us in it. Starts falling
Falls
over.
out of the sky.
Crushes our airship that's under it. You know?
Oh no.
In a hurricane, no less.
I want to know where we are.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a fair point. You hear this?
Hopefully he's
Explosion.
not right
It's like,
underneath it because
I don't know where to go. You know?
So, Declan, you have found yourself at the windowsill right here inside of a room that is filled with books and shelving of these very large books, massive giant-sized books, and a very large table here in the middle. And on the far side is a door that is pushed open.
Well, as much as I love the library, I'm just gonna head on through that door since I'm here to get these people before.
Do we want to? Are you going stealthy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
of course
I
I'm
need.
stealth.
You know what I need.
Rhetorical question, Deck?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Yeah,
Is what I just said a rhetorical question?
it is. 22.
22. Nice. Good. Okay. Where is Declan's mini?
I believe he's back there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Throw Declan up here.
Literally
By a
throw.
wolf.
As
Very.
he's progressing up to the doorway. And give me a perception check.
Yes, sir. 25.
25. Nice, and that is the number of the room that you're going into as well.
Interesting.
Looking into this room, you see a 5-foot tall table of varnished wood stained in the middle of the room. Arranged atop it are several items: a hookah, a blue crystal decanter filled with fine wine, a wooden plate covered with a mountain of figs. Blue crystal flute glasses are stored on shelves on either side of the door. 2 padded chairs covered in yeti hide with blue dyed cushions are turned to face the table. The chairs flank a marble fireplace covered with images of birds. Above the mantel is a stuffed and mounted Aracora with blue plumage. So there's a few decorative things sitting on top of this table. There's 2 chairs kind of turned in towards the table a little bit with their backs to the fireplace, and above this fireplace is a mounted Arakoya.
Oh, that's messed up.
And the door leading south is slightly open. The one leading north is closed.
Well, it's only slightly open?
Slightly, yes.
I'm gonna go that way.
Okay.
No giants not through that door.
As you proceed,
I like that.
as you proceed south, you're going to find yourself at a down a hallway with a cross opening here, and there is a door to the right that is completely destroyed. The door is almost laying flat on the ground. The framing around the door is broken and fell out, laying on the ground. The doorway leading straight ahead is completely closed, and the doorway leading to the left is slightly open.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this busted down doorway.
Did y'all gather any information
and
from that?
I'm gonna be like,
That one's closed.
that ain't normal.
Not now.
That's not normal. I'm gonna go through the slightly ajar door,
Okay.
stealthy like.
All right. I'm gonna let you maintain that stealth check for a little bit farther.
Okay.
As you progress into this room, just gather what room this is. The layout of these rooms is very odd. Okay, so you enter in this room. A decorative wrought iron staircase in one corner of this room leads down and up. Colorful rugs decorate the floor, while the walls have petitions with nooks in them that display objects that the Countess has collected over the years. The centerpiece of her collection is a stuffed young silver dragon suspended from chains from the ceiling. Suspended by chains from the ceiling.
It's stuffed?
Yes, like mounted.
How high up is it?
The ceilings are about 40 feet.
Okay. I mean, I don't have time right now. Just saying.
What does Declan say to himself?
Roll me a perception check.
So 15 plus 7, 22.
Very good. Okay. You see an exquisitely crafted heart sized for a human resting on a shelf to the far south, and a magical war banner hangs from the varnished wood rods bolted to the door. Kind of to the door, like the opening inside of one of these areas. The rod is mounted 20 feet above the floor, and the banner is 9 feet long.
What is depicted on the banner?
It's a banner of that depicts a battle between dwarves and giants.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the banner.
I'm gonna take the banner. Okay, add a banner of Craig Ruin,
I'm also gonna take the heart.
and then add a Anstruth heart.
Can I get a text with that? I'm not gonna
They're
notice.
they're in their actual items, so you should be able to find them.
Oh, alright. Do you want me just to add them later so we can proceed?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell them to you later. And we can
Okay.
add them to you
So this is the dragon suspended with chains, not rope.
by chains. Yeah, from the ceiling.
I don't think the dragon will fit in your bag of holding.
Oh, it'll fit. It's stuffed. It's light. It's basically just silver, which means it's
Which means it's heavy.
I'm not gonna worry about the dragon right now. Anything else in here?
Just some odds and ends of like skulls and jewels and things like
I'm
that.
gonna take some jewels as I walk past.
Most of the jewels are giant size, so they weigh a few 100 pounds apiece, but you can take some if you'd like.
Oh. Is there specifically a diamond?
A giant sized diamond?
Yes.
Roll me an investigation to see if you
I'm
can find one.
more than willing to do that. Investigate. Of course.
You
Oh,
were-
that's alright. I'm proficient in that too.
Spending way more time in this
17.
than anyone else did. 17.
Well, Brock kept saying.
Yes, you're going to find a diamond in
I'm
here.
gonna take it.
And this diamond, it is not just a normal diamond, but inside of it is, like when you're looking at it head on, is engraved this fortress that you guys are in.
Oh god, I love this so much.
And you're going to have a giant sized diamond.
Fantastic.
Who knows what the value of that is?
So I certainly don't.
No. I haven't either.
Souvenir.
But it weighs approximately 150 pounds.
Dear Lord in heaven, I'm gonna take another random gem that also looks pretty, preferably a sapphire. I should have poundage for this in my bag of holdings at 400 pounds.
Yeah, well, down some now that you just added 150.
250.
No, 150.
50
Yeah,
pounds.
now he's down to 250.
Yeah, he's down to 250. You want to look for a sapphire specifically?
I mean, if I'm walking past a gem and it happens to be a sapphire, I'm just gonna toss it in there. Or an emerald.
Roll
Or a
an
ruby.
investigation to see if you can spot a sapphire. I think you know one.
10.
10. Okay, you're gonna spot something that you think looks like a sapphire. If it is, who knows?
Cool.
But it's gonna weigh roughly about 125 pounds.
Okay. Yeah.
Very large.
I'm gonna continue on.
So he just damn near filled up his bag of holding in this room.
Yeah, can
the-
you imagine how
The banner itself isn't that heavy because it is sized to a human.
Oh, did it adjust?
No, it's just that's
Okay.
the size of it. It was and the banner's only 9 feet long, so it's not that big.
Perfect.
Good question, though.
All right, so now you're in this room, and the staircase lays before you.
And you said it goes up or down?
It goes up and down.
Would I know if the ballistas came from further up or further down the fire that we were taking?
The ballistas that shot at y'all, came from up.
Going upstairs.
You're gonna go upstairs.
Gotta take care of that.
All right. So as you head upstairs, we're gonna jump back to them.
Where Evangeline has just thrown a freaking
Hi, Ryan.
grenade.
Where-
Let
I'm
the
pretty sure it's
chips-
bigger than that. Let the chips
where
fall
they
where they
may.
may.
This is what remains.
Yeah, we have no. I mean,
All right. So you
Wait.
just
How many? The whole vial of explosive powder?
because I don't have time to
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure that I
put
understood what was happening.
kilograms. Yeah, I don't think we have time to.
so you're
put
throwing the whole vial?
I mean, would I have time to separate them?
No.
Okay,
You
then
gotta
I'm
do-
throwing the whole
that takes
thing.
time. You gotta do that
Are you
during
following that
stress.
up with like a level 4 fireball or something?
We committed to this action and then cut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's already
we're
in the air.
So
committed.
it's the whole vial.
Yeah,
The whole vial.
yeah.
All right. So we need some dex saves.
Well, no,
Um,
I'm
Yeah, you're chunking this vial at them to see if they can escape the explosion.
Which
We have a nat 20, a 16, and an 8. So 2 of them are going to succeed on their dex save.
I still make partial.
Yeah, they're still going to take half damage.
Do we know how much damage that is?
I don't know.
I'm sure
I
Andrew
haven't
does.
written it down. I have nothing
Now,
written
up
down
on the
it.
ledge, or did you say there were giants and stuff up on the ledge?
Yes, it's not going to
Because I
reach.
have
The explosion is not
I
going
have
to
a
reach them.
portion.
Oh, it's not as big as we thought it was going to
Yeah,
be.
it's
I thought it was going to blow the whole courtyard off.
going to be 10d6s.
Okay.
So roll them, because one charge is 1d6, an additional 1d6 damage, and a vial of it is 10 charges. Are you catapulting this at her?
I mean,
That's a good idea.
I guess we can. I was
Because
just gonna.
then you'll get to add the catapult into it, or
Toss
you're
it.
just throwing it.
Sounds like you catapulted it to me.
I think
mean,
she totally catapulted it.
I like high level.
I catapulted it. I'm going to catapult.
Catapult it. Okay, so you'll get to add the catapult into it, as well as 10d6s for the damage.
I need 6s.
How much you have?
I have 4.
Yeah, I need initiative from everyone. 'Cause we're
So,
being pushed into combat with this.
Roll.
Okay.
Can you get 4 8s?
4 8s?
Yeah.
D6s or D8s?
Well,
She's
I'm
getting
adding
catapult.
the catapult to it.
Ah.
Here's 8s? 4
You,
8s?
you can roll. I'm gonna let you roll half of it.
Oh gosh, am I doing 4 6s too?
Yeah, because then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
21 initiative.
So that's 10.
21. Okay.
And then you have how many 8s?
I have 4.
5, 6.
Declan, would you get on this?
Yeah.
10. That guy has a +6.
Jesus Christ, you rolled
While you
that.
guys are counting that up, I saw this really cool thing on TikTok where someone was like, he allows 2 mages or more to work together casting a spell. And I forget exactly what it does, but it becomes, you can mix different elements and stuff, and it has different effects.
That's interesting.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Then.
Yeah.
25.
27.
That's almost 52.
25 and
27.
27. Yeah, it is 50.
Yeah, 52.
Okay,
Wait,
52
and I need
damage.
to do initiative.
And I need initiative from you guys.
16.
16 from Raven.
Why does this keep resetting my hit points?
And I forget, are these 10-foot squares?
These are 10-foot squares, yes.
7.
7. Alright, so.
Brock is unsheathing his axe and rolling his shoulders.
Wow.
Yeah.
52 points of damage. Alright, as this explosion hits, these 3 giants are going to turn and look in your direction and begin to proceed towards you. And so we're at the top of the round here. And Brock, you're up first.
Alright. I'm
Hang on one
jumping.
second. Alright, so we have the Countess. We have Giant 1. And we have Giant 2. And Declan, basically, you're going to hear a massive explosion below you, and we will let you react accordingly when your turn comes up. If you want to proceed upwards, you can. If you want to go down and see what the hell that was, you can. So,
Oh, Declan will instinctually know what that was. There's only one person who
So,
does that. Okay, there's only...
all of you guys get to go before any of them. So we have, just so you guys can kind of prep ahead of time, we have Brock, Raven, Declan, Evangeline. All of 4 of y'all get to go first, and then they get to go. So get a look at your spells, get an idea what you want to do. Because all these giants are looking in your direction very angrily.
Where are they? Can you place them?
Put me 2 of them right in the middle. Almost where she is. Push one up, like they were almost discussing something.
Like over here?
Yeah. And then put
Were
her.
they not on the ballistas?
No, those ballistas are.
Okay.
Yeah, they were not on the ballistas.
Yeah, she's somehow worse.
Those ballistas are actually on
Dragon
a
would've been
different
better.
level. They're a level up from y'all.
Yeah.
And push her over kind of between them. So the 3 of
Is
them.
one of them within 50 feet of me?
All three of them are kind of hunched there in the middle. They were
And
discussing.
this one's like right here, right?
No.
The dwarf of the table is weird on her.
Yeah,
They were there.
I like it.
And she is.
You get a really nice shot with that one, Kate.
You guys have kind of ran into her before. Brock, you're up first.
Okay.
Are they not within 50 feet of you?
That's,
You angry about that? I can't reach.
I would have been like at the door. So 10, 20, 30, 40.
Did you run into that water?
No.
Are you sure? Look at that look.
Now we definitely don't.
I definitely did not walk into the water.
40. If I go diagonal, can I hit this kid?
You can't move diagonal, but you can hit diagonal.
So if you move forward, could
I mean, hitting diagonal is pretty fair on these because it'd be 20 feet.
So if I hit here, I might kind of step into a puddle.
Do you not have a javelin that you can throw?
All right. Well, I frenzy rage and I'll throw 2 javelins. How about
There you
that?
go.
Where
All
you
right.
were, or did you move forward?
Not reckless. No, I moved forward. I'm right there.
Okay, so that is the one right. Which one are you hitting? First of all.
The one right in front of me.
All right. So the cloud giant, not the countess. Is that right? Countess.
Yes.
I mean, you said it right, but it's not as fun. 23 to hit on the first javelin,
23 hit.
and 27 to hit on the second javelin.
Both will hit. Yes. Storm giants are very large. Pretty easy to hit.
I need some d6s.
Immediately misses his next attacks.
I need two.
Actually, remember earlier when I was like kind of looking over stuff for tonight? Remember how many encounters I said were in this castle? Do you remember the number?
25 rooms,
Like
9
18
encounters.
or something.
Oh, that was a big number.
Anyway,
That's 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage.
Total.
Pretty proud of us.
Nice.
That's 2d6s.
That's nice damage.
That's nice.
Oh,
All right.
wait, I'm sorry. Add 10 to that.
10.
Yeah, because each one is plus 5.
I was gonna say that seems really.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that 19?
So you throw
21?
two javelins,
Yeah.
and they pierce into the back of this giant that is currently just smoldering from this fire explosion in front of its face.
Okay. And I'll
And it
yell
turns and
in
looks at
giant.
you, and it's very mad.
Come at me, bro!
Oh,
In giant.
That's what we're doing. All right, Raven.
All right.
Brock, can you go grab me?
Yes, I can.
We're gonna
I
need it.
bring my flute up.
Grab me one of the unopened ones that's in the green box.
You want just one?
Yeah. They're 10%. What
And
have we done?
I bring my flute up, and this haunting, mesmerizing tune comes out. The mist floats out of the flute and starts surrounding the countess.
The Countess. Okay.
And it is Crown of Madness, so 16 wisdom save.
Ooh. You're trying to charm the Countess? Wow. That is bold. It's a 16 whiz save. Alright, I'm gonna roll this on open.
Andrew's like, if I say she passes, they're not going to believe it.
I know. Because
I mean, I had a chance, I might as well try.
you have a chance. She has a +3, okay? She has a +3 to her whiz.
Okay.
Oh, the odds are
I thought
good.
it was more than
Oh
that.
god.
You need a 16 to pass.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly make sure that she's not immune. Okay, she's not immune. A 7.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
What did you cast?
Crown
I
of
just
Madness.
missed that sucker!
She just
I'm the
charmed the
Countess.
countess, the Countress.
That's what's up. The Countess. I love it.
All right, here's the
Go
concentration.
big or go home.
Yep.
And I rolled it out, so you guys know I'm not fudging rolls. Here you go. Here's charmed.
Concentration.
It is concentration. So now on each of your turns, you have to suspend your. We found out last time that you have to use your action to maintain that spell,
That makes
Ah.
sense.
which I hadn't been doing that because I didn't know that.
I feel like in the current situation,
Wait a
that's
second.
worth it.
What did you say? What did we
You have to
figure out?
use your action to maintain that spell on your next turn.
Yeah, so I can't actually cast anything else.
Correct, because you have to
Yeah.
use your action to
Right.
maintain the spell.
Here's a metagame question. Does she have to maintain line of sight?
That's going to be a question on the spell. Let's look and see.
Oh,
Run
Oh.
away!
the door's up. Well, then I could have moved out. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
We
By
got this.
telepathically giving her orders. Attack the red-haired one, I think he was. And then how far do I have to stay?
Because he polymorphed. He's got 10
120.
HP. Or polymorph HP.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, yeah, I'm just
Assuming
barely
that's how
within
that works.
120 feet. I forgot those were freaking 10.
Oh, they're 10-foot squares?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way.
Oh, that's excessive. Understandable, but excessive.
10, 20. Yeah, I'm right there at her. I could have moved up too, though. If I had to.
Oh, and I apologize. And it's okay if you don't want to do this. But I hit
Yeah.
him with the axe. No, I hit him with the javelin. Never
Yeah.
mind. Not a...
Okay.
Not relevant.
Not a thing.
And that was... hang on a second. The dragon was not added into this combat encounter, so I'm adding him in right now. Okay. Alright, so he is added in now, and... Alright, so she is charmed. You do anything else? You have some movement.
No, I'm staying out of the way. Did
Well-
we determine that I had to keep line of sight?
On her,
Yeah.
or in order to do the spell in general?
Well, I'm...
Both?
Yeah, I mean,
Read
I see
the
her.
spell.
Yeah, you have the spell right
It
there.
doesn't say. Concentration up to 1 minute. One human that you can see within range must succeed on wisdom saving throw
You can
or
see.
become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed, the crown appears above the head, madness glows. Must use his action before moving on each turn. Target can act normally. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control of the target or the spell ends. Makes a wisdom save at the end of its turn. Doesn't
So I would
say.
think you'd have to keep line of sight on it. Yes.
Okay. I'll stay in the
Because you have to have
doorway.
line of sight to cast it, so you'd have to need line of
Right.
sight to maintain
That
it.
makes sense.
Well, I'm going to keep myself
sense to me.
happily in that little doorway.
Okay, you're going to hang out there. Alright. So next, we're going to pop over to Declan, who is a
that stairwell.
floor above you guys, heading up the stairway. And Declan, you're going to hear this massive explosion below you. And I will give you, let's jump over to that map.
Yes, that makes sense.
Let's see, where are
And
we?
you're falling.
Are we up here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're right here. So you hear an explosion coming from below you as you take a couple steps up the stairwell.
Declan will do one of those nifty little, like, spins on his heels and start going downwards.
A sigh.
Yeah. Literally.
So you have, what, 30 feet of movement?
Yeah. I don't know how big this stairwell is.
All stairs are half movement.
Yeah.
So you can dash and get your normal movement.
That's just moving up them, right?
Moving them at all.
He's actually surfing on the railing.
There you go.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Like Legolas does.
Is that not how you guys travel?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
No.
any railing Declan has passed, that's now canon. He slides down it.
Is this considered Arctic or mountain?
It's considered a giant fortress?
Can you make the railing ice?
No.
Is it high enough that it is cold enough that things will
So
freeze?
it's going to be difficult terrain.
I don't know.
But if you want to dash, you can move your...
Well, I'm
35
going to
feet.
do that since...
All
I'm
right.
going to do it stealthy-like.
Okay, roll me another stealth check. No one else stealth checks.
Oh, wait, I get to roll with
This one.
advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 25.
Nice.
That's what you had last time.
Yeah, 16 plus 9.
All right. So Declan, with using your double movement, you are going to pop out. Moving down the stairs.
Obviously, if it doesn't require double movement, then I wouldn't waste my action double moving. I don't know how many stairs we're talking about.
You will need double movement in
Okay.
order to make it.
Oh,
That's really cool.
disorienting.
I know,
Awesome.
right?
It's upside down to me.
Where
I'm
is
sure
it?
sideways is weird.
That doesn't look right. Still awesome.
I know, right? It's like, what the hell's going on?
Kind of want this house for myself.
I am so willing.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
So,
Take this.
Declan, after your double movement, you're going to pop out.
If we can.
You're going to pop out right up here.
We can definitely carry a lot more weight.
So, you're going to come out right here, kind of hiding in the stairwell, and you're going to see these three giants before you.
I'm going to like put myself on the wall and be like, this is not great.
Does he see two javelins sticking out of this guy's legs, kind of like
I don't know that he would even notice.
Ace Ventura?
Probably.
I don't even know that he would
So
even.
I think I'm a little distracted, honestly.
It would be like toothpicks sticking out of your leg.
Yeah.
So,
Just stay
Declan,
hiding.
you make it down. Oh my god, I cannot believe we got the group back together that quick. That is insane.
I'll waste some time.
Evangeline.
I am going to.
Well, she's thinking. Just a quick question for next round. Can I technically get a surprise round on them since I'm just entering combat and I'm stealth?
If they don't know you're there, you can have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they don't know you're there. Yeah. Which currently, unless one of them walks closer to you and their passive perception,
It's really great.
yeah, there's no way their passive perception is higher than 25.
I would honestly be kind of annoyed if it was, because I'd be like, this is unreasonable.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, really.
This isn't a beholder. I was like,
Because you're still
I know.
hiding, so you're probably gonna have advantage on your next round. Unless just something stupid happens.
oh, yeah, the odds
and
of
you
that
take
aren't
damage.
It's 10, right?
No, God, why? Why are you confused?
You can pop out and pop back in.
I'm just going to go ahead and take one of my ball bearings and catapult it at the one Brockhead.
Alright, let's roll that damage. So you're gonna do another catapult.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt. And that is actually a dex. So they have to make a dex save.
They? Or that one?
One.
As promised.
That one. You said dex save?
Oh, 16.
What's that?
Of 16?
Yeah.
Alright, they rolled a 15. Plus their dex save is a 0. So they failed.
Did not see that coming.
Apparently giants are not very dexterous, so they failed. He failed your dex save.
Yeah, I like the vanilla, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm gonna get to.
We
I should just bought vanilla ones. I wish I had known this.
I just grabbed the closest one to me.
Huh.
She has good taste. I can't help it. Color of Rome.
Royalty.
Coming from Rome. Roman
22.
emperors wore purple.
22 damage?
Yeah.
Another royalty adopted it later.
Nice. Alright, you failed a saving
Dirty
throw.
peasants.
Just a ball bearing goes just tiny to him. This like just itty bitty ball bearing goes piercing through him.
Is this the same one with the javelin
Javelin
sticking
sticking.
out of it?
Yeah.
This poor guy.
As he's kind of You kind of catch his attention as he looks up over in your direction.
Probably like the butler or something. Just bring someone drinks.
Wait.
All right. You do anything else? You have some movement.
Are you gonna backtrack and sit in front of Raven?
No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in front of
You're
Raven.
gonna protect me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
I will sacrifice myself.
All right.
for
The
you.
Countess is going to use a level 7 spell and
Save that for
summon
later.
Bidsby Hand right here next to Brock.
Ooh. Is she a bard?
I thought she'd follow commands.
Yeah, wait a second. She's mine.
Yeah.
The Countess is mine.
Oh yeah, you're right. She is.
She's under
No,
my
Yeah.
control.
Yeah. My bad. Go ahead.
So, you know what? That's okay.
Ah.
Keep going.
That's okay. We can do that. But that hand is going to go on that sucker.
Okay. Perfect.
What does the hand do?
What level did she cast it?
7?
7.
What's it do?
So it will be. Let me pull it up.
It causes a plague.
The Bidsby Hand
You know I can't do
is.
charades, right?
She's capable of casting.
Yeah. What do you think she'd be capable of
I
doing?
was just saying, it's kind of like,
55 feet. It'd be
It's a good thing she's on
8d8s.
currently for
Okay.
this turn.
Now, okay, so
Sure.
is that...
That's her action. If that's what you wanted her to do.
Yeah, because it's what, like wrapping around and crushing, right?
It's punching it.
Okay, okay, so 8d8s.
Yep.
There's multiple things you can do with Bigsby's hand.
Yeah.
Yes, there are multiple things you can do. That's a punch, 8d8s. It also has force hand, grasping hand, interposing hand.
The grasping hand, does it have to grasp first and the next time around
You
it can squeeze?
no, that's the forceful hand where it can squeeze and.
How many is that? Is that
No,
the
actually,
same?
sorry, you're right. The grasping hand, it can grab it, and if it succeeds and it gets it grappled, it can squeeze the crush.
Okay, but it has to succeed. Okay, well I'll just do the 8d8s right now.
Okay, all right.
Oh gosh, I may need some 8s. 2,
Those bullets.
3.
So
I'll
roll
bet
your
that's
to
wrong.
hit.
Oh no!
You gotta roll to hit first.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Like
So it's a 20 plus 8.
public sandwiches, public cake. They know what they're doing.
16 plus 8.
16 plus 8.
24.
Yes, it will hit. Yes,
We
so
just
roll
make
your
sure.
damage.
Okay.
And
Let me find
they're
all my
frosted.
8s. Okay, I have 4 8s right now. 5,
Haha.
6, 7,
You
8.
have roster.
I know.
Your arrows don't roll well for me.
Well, I mean, whose fault is that? I didn't tell you to start
Okay.
shaking them up.
You take Declan's bow and you're just like,
I know. So
How much damage?
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 28, 31, 32, 34, 35.
35 damage. That, it didn't roll well.
I know, right?
No, actually, the arrow's got a 1, a 2, and a 2.
1 and 2 and 2.
All
Those
right.
arrows suck.
Well, in fairness, you did shake all the good mojo out of them.
All right. So that's
I've warned you people about
So
this
as an
before.
action, it summons Bidsby Hand that
I really gotta get that roll out.
Raven instructs to punch the other giant, and now the Countess is going to roll to see if she can break Crown of Madness.
She breaks it, doesn't she?
She failed with a 3.
Man.
Oh, man.
Ooh, dodging bullets.
For sure. Okay. All right. The next giant's up.
It's okay, you just want to give us this castle.
And
I
he
wonder if she's
is.
the one that can't float.
That's a scary thought.
You be quiet over there.
He is going to walk over to Brock.
This one?
Yep. Move him over
Didn't
to
he
Brock.
move that far?
Yeah, well, they move giant spaces, so they move 6 spaces at a
Ah,
time.
move that to where you
Does
are.
it come around this way?
Yeah, he's gonna come around that way.
He stepped in the puddle. What does that mean?
Absolutely nothing.
His foot is wet.
He's gonna take 2 strikes at you with his Morning Star.
Okay.
One's a nat 20,
That'll hit.
and the other is a 18.
That'll also hit.
So his Morning Star is...
I'm going to go ahead and
8
roll
D10s.
Stone's Endurance on the crit.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So his crit is 68s.
Okay.
And so we'll roll that. You're gonna negate this by a certain amount, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's 10, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 48.
Okay. Do I reduce it after the half damage?
It's gonna reduce it by whatever this total is. So what would you roll?
15.
15.
Total
So,
damage
so it's going to
reduced.
drop it.
From 48 to be 35.
Yeah.
And
And
then
this-
half is 17.
Right?
And this is magical damage. So it's not just
Maybe 33.
33. So 33 and then halved if you're raging.
So, what is that? 16?
15, 16, yeah, 16.
That's what she said.
And then your other damage
You're the one that said it.
is 16, 17.
You softballed
Is
it in
19
like
damage
that.
Okay.
and then half.
But yeah, they did
So
make
is
it
that
kind
9?
of tall.
9, yeah.
Okay.
So he's going to come up there and
Your
take
nose.
2 swipes with his giant Morning Star. And the other giant is going to turn towards you. And it's going to shift around to the other side of you.
Like this way?
And it's going to take a swing at Raven.
Wait, can they do
Well,
that?
I'm in front of
Raven's
Raven.
through the
door.
hallway. He can
Yeah.
move, he can get that far, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, he can get through there.
Okay.
He's a big boy. This is a giant fortress. He's going to take a swing at Raven. He's taking 2 swings at Raven.
And I get hit because I'm like right in front of her.
No, he can swing past you.
Okay.
His reach is a +10.
Well, here I was trying to sacrifice myself for you.
30 to
I'm-
hit
I'm-
and a 29.
I'm
to
little. Shouldn't he be like swinging with disadvantage?
hit. No.
Come on, if we were swinging at an ant, you'd make us do
Not
disadvantage.
disadvantage. It's just he would have higher AC. So you guys have higher AC than him. His AC is only 14. 16 damage for the first hit. What? Sorry. 16 plus 8, 24 damage.
And that's just the first hit.
That's the first hit. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
You'll be fine.
It has to be a 13 or more.
3.
All right, you're gonna lose your concentration on her. You're lucky she already went. So pull those off. Next damage is 18 plus 8, 24 damage.
48 total with both hits.
Mm-hmm. And that's gonna be
I don't even think shield would have helped you right there.
its turn. No.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Shield's hard when they have a plus 12 to hit.
They have plus it.
Did he?
I
Did he? Now, question.
How did they even do that?
Did he walk past me and out of my combat range to
No.
do that? Okay.
No. Their range. The minis actually aren't taking up. These aren't actually taking as much space as they're supposed to. They should be taking up about 60 feet.
So I'm still.
You're still within melee range of
I
him.
can hit him.
You could turn and hit him. Yes.
Okay. I'll do that. If
Yeah.
it's my turn.
Well, it's not your turn.
Oh, okay.
It's the halfling's turn.
Gotcha.
He's going to muster his way up to the front, and he's going to look. And I don't have a weapon. And he's going to rear back and go to claw at this thing with his halfling hands. But in the midst of his clawing, he's going to drop polymorph and warp into a dragon. So pull him off, put the dragon in. And so for his claw attack. I know, right?
We're literally just like these
We're dealing
ants.
with these massive
Yeah.
creatures in this area. It's kind
It's
of
a big
hard.
hallway.
So his claw attack.
I just
is,
think that giant like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like wait, this was just a halfling.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. All right, so it's a 36 to hit. That hits.
Thought the giant had a lot of. That wasn't even a natural 20.
No, it wasn't. 5, 6, 7, 8. 14 to hit on this claw attack, or 14 damage on his first claw attack.
That's disappointing.
And
Dragon, come on. You should be hit for like 40, not 14.
then he's going to
Eat
do
it whole.
He's going to do a wing attack. So anybody within 10 feet of that dragon, I need to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, that's all of you.
Well, that's everyone.
Not me.
Damn dragon's gonna kill me.
It's all of you.
Giant fails.
I'm dead. 8.
8.
Oh, Jesus. What's wrong with all of you?
Okay, come on, Marie.
I'm around the wall.
Thank you, Jesus.
Not 20.
That's
Yay!
so you guys that failed it are going to take 18 damage. If you passed it, you're going to take 9 damage.
What kind of damage?
It is
Bludgeoning.
It is
right?
bludgeoning damage.
And I am around the wall. Does that count?
No.
Okay.
And you're going to be shoved back
How much damage? 19?
10 feet. 18.
But 9 for you.
So everything within 10 feet of it is going to be shoved back 10 feet. You guys are going to be blown to the
Is
side.
my corpse going back?
Are you dead?
10
Yes, your
feet,
corpse.
10 feet.
10 feet.
I mean, I'm kind of
10
against the wall there.
feet.
Raven's going to be just pushed against the wall.
Yep.
The dragon's gonna turn and look at you like, oh no! And he's gonna kind of come
The
over,
one who freed him.
and he's going to do a medicine check on you. Alright, he's gonna pass a medicine check, so he's gonna stabilize you.
Great. So I'm sitting there groggy.
He's gonna hit you
Giant
with
dragon is like looking at you like, oh no.
And
That's what wakes me up. I open my eyes and I see this dragon in my face and gets my
so
heart going.
you're stabilized, but you're still unconscious and down.
Okay, so
Okay.
what I can give myself?
You don't have to roll death
No.
saving throws.
That's all it is.
basically.
You don't have
So
to-
That's all.
Okay.
Until someone heals you.
Okay.
Brock, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to use this when we were doing lockpicks.
Ah.
Oh, I meant to use that.
Oh well.
Who made one of them chocolate cupcakes?
Okay. So these guys are
That's
10
his
feet away
sentence.
from me. What is their reach?
Their reach? 10 feet.
So I could leave and be safe.
Yeah, you can move away from them at the distance you're at.
Okay.
Scooping
Let me
off.
see if it's worth it. 5. Nope. 10, 20,
This
30,
thing
40,
doesn't
50.
pick
So I
up
can
on
get
us
over
smacking.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
It definitely is.
As I sit there,
Alright. I'm gonna hit.
well, I did that one on purpose.
I was within range.
Andrew's over there listening to it like, what?
I'm gonna do 3 reckless attacks. 3 reckless attacks on her.
Her?
Yeah.
Go.
I don't like these cupcakes anymore.
With the axe.
We should have just kept this.
I know, right? So 19.
19 to hit?
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright,
Thankfully, giants are easy to hit.
Well, you can hit them, but
Yeah.
they'll hit you too.
They're very large.
hold on, let me read this again. So it's 6 plus 7 is 13. And an additional 2d6, and you need to make a DC 15 strength throw.
Wait, what do
You
you
made
mean?
that 18.
Okay? That's the first attack.
This, because his axe
And
has a
another
chance to knock him
D6.
prone.
Oh, the giant flying one?
Yeah.
That
Never again.
does 7 more damage. So,
What was the first damage?
yeah, 6 plus 7 is 13 plus 2 for rage damage. So that's 15.
15? Is that the
plus
first?
7. That's the first attack. So
15 plus 7?
Yep, 22 damage.
22 damage. Okay. Alright.
Second,
Got that.
roll this one.
That did not
You
work
did
out.
better than that one.
It's a 1 and a 2,
13?
isn't it?
13 total?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Unfortunately not.
24.
Yeah, that's not it.
Okay.
These are 2 pieces.
Did you
Dex save?
miss one in
Yeah.
there? Was that the okay?
11?
Yeah, she falls prone.
Mm.
That's a 2.
Oh, good. No, I can't
Plus
shoot her.
7 is 9. 11.
I wasn't playing all along.
11 plus 11 is 22 points of slashing damage.
22. Alright, and she's not prone. Somebody
The
knock her down,
giant.
please.
Whose foot is bigger than me will have advantage against my attacks.
I was gonna say, if it's a giant, you should not have disadvantage.
Well,
And
a
she
lot of
needs to
times
make
D&D rules don't make sense.
2 concentration checks on Bigby's hand. I imagine.
She got a nat 16 and a nat 12. So she's
So
gonna make it.
she took. Okay, yeah, because I think I did at most 22.
And it's a con save. Her con's a +6.
Okay,
Yeah, she's gonna make it.
okay,
So Bixby's hand's still up.
gotcha.
Who's it right there next to me?
Bixby's
It's
hand.
looking at
It's
you.
kind of next to Brock in front of you ish. Yeah, it's a little bit of ways in front of you.
You also.
Which Raven's up, then Declan.
Delicious.
Now,
Those are good.
I'm just
Turn.
stabilized, so I
I'll
can't
take
do
a shot.
anything.
You're
right?
stabilized. You actually cannot do anything. So we're skipping Raven's turn. Declan, you're up.
All right.
Sorry, Raven.
Um,
Forgot you were dead. Can somebody knock Raven prone for me?
She's just
oh, come on, dude.
shutting her eyes.
Napping.
So this hand is right in front of me, basically.
The hands, yeah, it's about 20 feet in front of you. 20, maybe 30 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna shoot the prone one.
I'm gonna shoot her.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's walls in my way of shooting anyone else without
Yeah.
walking into the hand of death.
Okay, so
So,
you would have disadvantage shooting her, but she doesn't know you're there and you're hidden, so you would have advantage. So it's gonna be a normal roll.
does a 16 hit her? Terrible roll.
It does, yes.
Wow, I'm genuinely surprised.
Yeah.
I forgot to cast Hunter's Mark. It's fine. She's been hurt before, though, so I can
She has.
still get Colossal Slayer. So 7, 8, 9, plus 6, 15.
Do you want to cast Hunter's Mark on her?
Yeah, might as well.
What's your retroactively cast?
Yeah. 2.
So what's her total damage?
17.
17.
17.
And then I'm a shooter again.
Alright, hang on 1 second. Nat 18. Alright, Bixby's hand's still up.
Does a 25 hit her?
Yep. With that one, though, you're going to have disadvantage. The second attack.
But she's prone. She
Right.
still doesn't know that I'm here.
No, she does now because you already attacked her once. You're probably
Does
still going to hit.
25 hit her?
Yeah, it does.
So
But
that's
just
7
trying to be
plus
consistent here with
6 is 13.
Alright, 13 damage.
Yep.
Uh, 19 on her save. Bixby's hand's still up.
You know what? I'm gonna go back up 3 steps.
Alright, so you're going to
Back
move
it around that corner.
back up a bit around the side. Yeah, that's going to be almost the extent of your movement because it's difficult terrain. Move Declan up and kind of around, just on the outside of the castle there in the hallway. You kind of know he's around the side.
Yeah. She doesn't need to
Evangeline?
know that I'm there. Could have went somewhere else. I'm small.
I am going to.
Next to you is Raven,
Yes.
laying on the
Can I
ground.
cast a spell and then feed her a potion?
You can feed allies of potions with bonus
Bonus
actions, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Fireball.
Are you?
That middle courtyard.
In
She's
the middle
prone.
in the middle of it?
Doesn't she automatically fail if she's prone?
Automatically fails dex saves? Yes, she does. How big's the area?
And
though?
I'm gonna do it with my wand and make it a bigger one.
What's the area?
It
20-foot sphere.
yes.
20-foot sphere.
Oh, I will be able
So
to
if you
catch
cast it
everybody.
in the middle of these two, then you can probably get these two. But that's
Yeah.
it. Or these two.
It's
No,
it's a
what-
20-foot sphere or 20-foot radius.
Sphere. Oh. It's got a circle with 20 foot.
So that's 20-foot radius.
Radius.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's be 40 foot across is what she can reach. So it's
Still
from
don't think
her
it's
to
gonna
the other one 40 feet.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
20, 30.
A 20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah. So it's from her to the farthest one over 40 feet.
20 foot and then 20 foot.
Right, because the radius is half
So
the
can't you
distance.
just cast it like here, in,
Yeah, and she
in
can
between
get the
them?
two.
Is that
She can
20
get-
feet? 20 feet?
I don't know,
it's
I can't see the
definitely
squares are
here. Definitely here.
And it
Well,
will be
what?
between these two.
Yeah, that's.
You
that's
think she
it.
can hit him?
She could probably hit Bixby's hand.
Why would you have to hit Bigsby's hand?
I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, it'll make it take
10,
damage.
20, 30,
It does have hit points.
40.
It does have hit point.
Yeah, for sure.
She could, if she
Oh, it
put
does?
if she put it right
Oh, I
here,
didn't-
then
I
she
just-
could hit Bixby's hand as well.
So I would get these two in Bixby hand.
You could make it to where
I probably won't be able to get him.
if you hit here, right? You
Mhm.
got 10, 20.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
something
they're
else.
they're only 10-foot squares. Remember that.
So if she casts it in between the
So
white
right
one
here,
and her,
you get this, this, and that.
She's
just
not
don't
gonna be able to
hit
hit
this
that
guy.
far guy.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
Okay. Right, deck save.
Count
She
just needs
fails.
to go.
Bisbee hand makes it,
How many
and the
D6s
other
do
one
you need?
is gonna make it.
So
Are
you
you
cast
casting at a level?
5. No, 4, 5. Yeah, because my level is a 4th, and I can do it a 1 higher.
Oh my God! Thank you, Jesus. Finally. that's all the D6s, right?
So then,
30?
Yeah, I got
yeah,
you.
I would need 10 d6.
Here, no, here, 10. They're all red.
Oh, nice.
They're all red, and I got them set to roll once. So go ahead.
They're not.
Imagine.
Oh my god.
Imagine if you rolled 10 ones.
No 6s, but
There's a 6.
oh, there's one.
Good combat music.
It's pretty red.
We need a bard.
That's what Clovis was.
Oh yeah?
That he's able to dimension door. He's a bard. Y'all's crew
32?
members are actually have classes. 32
She has
damage.
disadvantage on her deck save, right? Because she's prone.
She auto fails.
She auto fails.
Oh.
Auto fail, they say. 32, and then he is going to take half damage at 16. These three hands will take 16 damage as well. And, well, let's see if she can maintain concentration. She doesn't. Ah, dang, Bisbee hand's going to fade. She rolled an that one on it.
Good job.
Victory.
That was probably worth it right there. Because Brock was fixing to get punched by something that is force damage. That would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have been bad. Alright. The Countess is up. She's going
She still has a
to...
bonus action.
Yes,
Yeah, you do have
I
one
need to
section.
feed
You want to
Raven.
feed Raven a potion?
Yes, I'm going to feed her.
Just a regular potion if you want.
I don't have one. I have a superior and a supreme, so you got a superior. 8 d4s plus 8.
Here's 3. If I can pick them up, the hardest dice to pick up.
I know they are. 4.
You want me to roll?
6.
Here's 3.
You want me to roll them? 8 d4s?
Yeah.
She doesn't have 8. She only has 7.
Why do I want
I rolled
you to
4
roll?
of them.
Okay.
Alright, you roll 4. Let's split them.
Come roll. Yeah, okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
I got 14.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I rolled really well.
So wait, you got 14?
Yeah.
14.
Plus your 8.
So
That's almost 22.
22.
Yeah.
Plus another 8.
Is this like a new
So
thing
30.
with you?
It's not even new.
I got a 404 in it too. Oh, the 444 in it too.
Holy cow.
Dope.
Yeah. That was a really good roll.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I'm up. Okay.
All right, you're up. You're
You're up
alive.
pretty good.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty good.
For a wizard, you're almost...
She's up. She's gonna spend half her movement to stand up.
Okay.
So stand her up, please.
No more.
She's going to cast Busby's Hand at level 6.
Where?
Right in front of, next to Brock.
17 AC. Bring it on.
Or don't. I don't have to. Wait, which attack is it?
She's attacking Brock. She rolled a...
With advantage.
Oh, let's see if she crits. She doesn't crit. It's a 15 plus 8.
That'll hit.
That'll hit, and it's going to be...
Swing and a miss.
What she hit?
6.
Swing and a miss.
She's just gonna knock you off the off the cloud.
Shouldn't have to do that much damage.
16, 17, 19, 20, 30, 31. 31 damage, and it's force damage. So it's not going to be halved. Still up.
I'm up.
Barely.
Barely. And she is going to
Yeah, you do.
she's gonna hang there. What's her turn? This being okay. The other giant's up. The one that looks like the fire giant is up. He is going to move up to Evangeline.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I like how you just slightly turned him.
Yeah.
He's going to take 2 attacks at her. Ooh, and that 18 and then that 19.
I don't think you even hit him, though. What are you apologizing for? Oh, wait, yeah, you did. Never mind. A vial of
So
grenades.
that's going to be 68 damage.
Sorry, what?
68.
68.
I thought he said
15.
68. I was like, what?
20, 20,
I'm still going now.
5, 26. 6. 43 points of damage.
Yep. All I have is 42 left.
So he's going to smack you, and you're going to go down.
Yep.
He's going to take a nice, small, easy step over your corpse and stand up to this giant. Or
The
to
dragon?
the dragon.
Okay.
He's gonna be really careful not to step on you.
Yeah.
Not to crush any vital organs. It's okay.
And the other giant is up, and he is going to push up to this dragon and take 2 strikes at this dragon.
Not very well.
We've been in worse situations.
We should have just snuck around them and.
It's really
let's
funny how
see.
we had 2 giants on our side, and somehow you guys managed to turn an entire fortress against us all in like 2 sessions.
7 to hit.
Do you see what happens when I'm not here?
29 to hit. So both of these are going to hit the dragon.
Great.
So we have
What does he have, an axe?
6d8s to hit the dragon. Nope, they're using Morning Star.
Oh, they both are.
Angry dragon. And eats Muddy.
12, 17, 20, 20, 29, 30, 31, 67, 37 plus 16.
Oh.
That's 45.
Yeah,
46.
sounds
46. 46 damage to the dragon, who has already been damaged due to
Torture?
right. Yeah.
torture. Alright, the dragon is, he lets out this massive roar, similar to the bellowing you guys heard before. And that is the end of his turn, of their turn. The dragon's up now. And he is going to turn to the turn of them.
I'm gonna drop him off.
And you're going to begin to see just lightning just begin to pulse
Oh,
around
dope.
him as he just inhales. And
It's got there.
lets out this massive roar at the 2 of these of lightning damage, and they must make a DC 19 dex
Ugh.
save.
Wow.
Failed
Lightning breath.
and failed. Ashley, can you roll me 3d10s? Declan, can you roll me 3d10s? Brock 3d10s, and Evangeline 3d10s. It's gonna be 12d10 damage.
Diamond shaped ones.
I'm gonna
No.
let you guys do
No?
this.
No.
Diamonds are 8.
It's these.
Oh, well, this is what I meant.
Yeah.
So both the giants fail
How many each?
this
Three.
3d10s damage. So it's 12d10 lightning damage that these two giants are about to take.
Wow, I rolled all 2s.
So we got a 6 over here.
13.
Ooh, nice.
6 plus 13. We got a
23.
19. Plus 23.
No, 19. I'm sorry, 19.
19 plus 19? Wait, what'd you roll?
I have a 19.
You got a 19.
I got a 13.
13, 19.
So 19 and 19, that's going to be 38.
13 and 19.
No, he got a 6.
I got
Yeah.
another.
Yeah.
38.
6 and
Oh,
13.
okay.
Give me one of the tens. I only had 2.
38 plus whatever Evangeline gets.
Please be good. Please be good.
I guess it was
Plus 9.
good.
No, that's a 10,
19.
19, and 7. So, yeah,
Oh.
19 and 7.
So
10, 9, and
26.
7?
Yeah.
She got 20.
She rolled a 10, a 9, and a 7.
26.
Wow.
Plus
26 plus
38.
38. That's going to be 50, 60. 8 and 6 is 4. So 64 damage.
Wow.
Wow! Is
Good job,
is
man.
right.
That's amazing.
Nice.
I can get an MVP of this
As
session.
he just
Some?
lets out this and you guys just see this electrical cloud just these massive bolts hit these as the giants kind of take a couple steps back and writhe in pain. And unfortunately, both of them are still standing there. But yeah.
Are they looking like really rough though?
Could be. Brock's up.
Could also be fine.
Brock is going to take 3 swings at this,
Crazy person.
yeah.
Who?
The Countess.
The Countess?
Yeah, reckless.
We're all gonna.
Okay.
We're all gonna do this now.
Yeah.
First one's going to be 21 to hit.
She's going to use shield and it's going to miss.
Okay. Alright, that sucks because I rolled a 12 for damage.
No.
Oh, bro, she used shield, so I'm still doing it. 24 to hit.
No hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll it again.
Rolling a 12.
Roll it again.
The dice have spoken.
No, I meant roll the next attack.
Well, I want to see if she goes prone.
She's. Oh right, yeah.
So I'll get
Yeah,
advantage.
obviously.
Because I don't get advantage.
And then I'll have disadvantage again. So thanks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you know.
Needed that.
Okay, so that's 8 plus 7. Something like 15. Is that 15?
I feel like I'm gonna start throwing things at you.
Or damage?
Damn.
15
Plus
damage?
2,
Yeah,
so
15.
17.
17 damage?
Yeah, for the first hit.
Okay.
And then she has to make a DC 15 saving throw and concentration on the.
She got a 18 on her
Strength.
on her con save,
Okay.
and it's a dex save. She has to
Strength.
make a strength check. Okay. It's a shame that's a strength check. 25.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, why would a giant slaying axe be set up to give them the highest possibility of success? I was like,
She has a
Oh,
plus,
it does 2d6 extra damage though,
she has a plus 8 to
Oh.
her
It
strength.
does.
because it's a giant slaying axe. So against giants, it does 2d6 extra damage.
did you not roll those last time?
I did last time.
You didn't do it
Plus,
this
so
time.
6 damage additionally.
Okay.
What did I just roll, dude?
I left it right there.
It was a 2 and a 1?
That's
I
what
rolled
you
a 2
rolled.
and a 1?
I promise you that's what you rolled. That's why I was like, let me just scoot this to the side.
Okay, well, I don't blame that last one.
Alright. So you got one more strike at her?
That was it.
That
You
was it.
used shield, and then I hit her through the shield, and then the last one was 12.
12 to hit?
Yeah. Probably not after
Unfortunately
shield.
No. Not after shield. No.
Yeah.
Alright. Brock, you take 3 swipes at her. 2 of them bounce off this magical shield that is just radiating around her. Just boom, but one of them finds its mark, and you're able to dig in a bit with that giant slaying axe. And unfortunately, you're not able to knock her down, and maybe it's due to that shield that's radiating.
Ooh,
but
that's gonna
you
get
deal some
nasty
damage.
on that. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Raven, you're up.
Sorry. Pollen, what can I say? Okay.
Summon demon. Summon greater demon.
If she would.
Please.
Now would be the
Don't
time.
have it.
Just saying.
Be a great opportunity. Get
I'm
flanking and
out of
everything.
Everything. I'm just here lying on the floor underneath a giant's foot.
I'm about to go down.
At least it didn't Christopher Reeves you, you know?
I have 8 HP right now.
I have 94.
If someone's hiding around the corner,
It's-
instead coming to help.
Hey, he's shooting.
It's called tactics. I'm not the one who set off a bomb
Except
and
he's,
alerted all of them to my presence.
he's still gonna have shield. You're
I,
harder to hit.
Thanks for that.
Well, I mean,
That's fine.
after the fact, I was like,
I
oh,
plus
maybe
11.
we should have just.
I'm
snuck
pretty high up.
to the
I have a
stairs.
plus 10. I hit her once.
You did. I also have plus 2 arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 of them.
You want a castle?
I do kind of
At
want
this
to fly
rate, I don't know if we're can get.
I know, right?
Right?
Oh, the dragon's helping.
This is gonna be weird, you know.
Yeah.
It's
too bad the dragon made
With
a medicine
Lucy
check instead of
running
healing.
off with our airship and Bertha.
First off, if they steal Bertha, they will have no place in the entire realms of this game to hide from me.
We have a necromancer.
All right.
Okay.
What are we doing? Whose turn is it?
So
No,
me,
they won't die.
I am
Raven.
going
I'll make
to,
sure of that.
you know, kind of stand up and crawl my way over to the fiery-looking giant
All
there.
right. Half your movement's going to be to stand up.
Yeah.
So you have 15 feet of movement.
Well, can I get to him from there? I mean, he's right there past
You can
Evangeline.
move
Yeah.
1 square up.
Okay, will I be able to touch him from there?
If you're within 5 feet, yeah. Yeah, looks like it from here.
Okay. I'm going to use my staff as well, and I'm going to do Vampiric Touch
Okay.
at 5th level.
Okay.
So,
What do they have to do?
Is it a to hit?
it's a to hit.
It's at the hit. All right, you're using it on that giant. Okay.
The one that's currently stepping on my face.
Okay, so I technically don't have to hit cast then because I'm not using a 4th level. Like, I don't have a 5th level.
No, you're using a 4th level slot, but it's going to be the effect
Oh,
of a
that's what
5th
it
level.
is. Okay.
Yeah,
It's going to be at a, okay.
because the effect of your staff allows it to be 1
Right.
level higher.
Okay, so it's going to be
That's pretty powerful.
5d6s.
Pretty dope.
Okay, but it's a to hit first.
All right, roll. Don't miss.
We believe in you.
You got this.
To hit's low.
Positive energy.
That one.
13 plus 8.
Yeah, you're going to hit.
Okay, thank God. Okay, so it is, what did I say?
We're invoking
4,
God.
so
and Jesus a lot this game.
5d6.
Look at our situation.
Well, technically we have the biggest mini on our side.
I know, right?
He just did a lot of damage. So.
What? Have you
Yeah.
taken all my freaking 6s?
Alright, first off, why would I take your d6s? I don't roll d6s.
Anybody else rolled 12d10 damage?
6s.
That was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that was solid.
See, my stone one sucks.
Well, I mean, you had another one literally right there.
Oh. 17.
17 damage?
It's necrotic. 17 necrotic damage. And I get healed for half of that.
Alright, so as you reach out and touch this, it's going to let out a massive scream as its spirit begins to move out of its body and its body collapse. And its spirit is going to be wrapped and start to swirl around you and be absorbed into your flute. And it's going to take up two slots in your flute, doing to being a giant soul.
Okay.
Boop. And you're going to be healed for that amount.
Nice. So actually what I did is I used my dagger then, kind of a dagger touch, because
Okay.
it's my dagger that has the spots.
Okay, so you're
So
dead.
yeah, so I stabbed him in the foot.
But yeah,
Well,
you were
I
able to
did.
absorb its
Yeah.
soul.
Okay.
Because you killed it. And you get also additional healing from killing something
Oh, I do.
as being a necro.
Okay, so let's see here.
With a necrotic
Let me
spell.
add, that's a heal, and then that's one of my abilities, right?
It's a class ability.
Class feature.
Yeah, feature.
It's a feature and trait. So when I kill something, is it this?
Declan's up
Arcane
next.
Recovery.
No, Arcane Recovery gives you spell slots back on a short rest.
Undead Thrall. Incenses, Trance.
I just tried the Unlink Flight.
Okay.
What is
well,
that?
I'll find it.
It's
You don't have to
they're
worry.
like light beer for Unlink,
Okay.
but it's not.
Alright,
it's
I'm
not Unlink Light Lager. It's
I
called
don't
Unlink Light.
see it.
Okay.
It's kind of like
It's
a,
right there
Have
under
you ever had Miller Genuine Draft? MGD.
class abilities.
It's very similar to that.
Wizard
You just try it.
features?
It's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
it's
so
refreshing.
class
It's light.
features?
I saw a Hershey.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Hit points,
I don't
proficiency,
feel comfortable with that.
spellcasting.
Their Golden Pilsner is really good,
Mm.
and their Black and Tan
Recovery.
is really good.
I've had their Black and Tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to.
No, it's Grim
Drink
Harvest.
a
Once per
bunch of
turn, when you
berries.
kill one or more creature
mean,
using a spell slot at first
I
level,
think
or
Hershey
higher,
should stay in the chocolate.
you regain
I would
HP
try
equal to twice your
one.
spell's level, or 3 times
Like
its
half
level
one.
if the spell
I think if
belongs to the
someone
school
had
next
it-
So
to
3 times
Already?
15?
Right.
3
I
times
didn't have to pay
15.
for it.
By another
Try.
30?
Can I
3
take a
times the
sip
spell's
of your
level.
beer?
What
Wait,
level
so-
was the spell?
It was a level
Five.
5. So
you
3
get,
that
you
is...
get 15.
but
3
15.
times 5.
That's
15. So you get 15 HP back.
This is
That is pretty dope.
yeah.
That is pretty good.
Shit, Raven's looking healthy.
Way better. So go from being unconscious to.
She just
yeah.
modified
I'm
the
pissed.
giant
I am like
sword.
sucking life here.
Declan, you're up.
What does that do to your eyes?
You're just gonna hear not evil.
they're
Hiding
they're
behind
like
this
glowing
wall
green.
with this chaos going on while there's a downed giant, but 2 other giants, a dragon, and then your party.
Do I still have a bonus action?
You do have a bonus action.
I need to help Evangeline.
Okay, is Evangeline down?
Yeah.
Reciprocate.
Yeah.
I was underneath
Oh.
the giant's
Please
feet
tell me I
that
still
she
have a
just killed.
potion.
Do you have a potion?
Did it fall?
I do. It looks like
It
she's
doesn't
getting
matter,
a
it's just
superior.
Like a mummy
Alright,
husk.
so
I
Evangeline's
can
getting a
still
superior
hurt.
potion applied to her.
She's
Alright,
blue
so,
Somehow worse. Somehow.
so, Evangeline, you are getting 8d4 plus 8. So, do you want me to roll 4 again?
Let me roll 4 of them.
Okay.
Yes, and you can roll 4 since you're
I'm-
giving me.
Alright, I'm gonna roll 4
Do
of
it
them.
that way.
Okay, and then I'll do 4.
I roll really good on 4s.
Anything is good at this point.
Hell.
I know. At this point, when I'm dying,
I got
I-
15.
Ooh, not bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I got 15.
So 11 and 15 is
26.
26 plus
26.
8.
26 plus
32.
8? Jesus.
Oh man.
What?
Yeah, that's
I
like
gotta quit giving y'all guys
that's like-
these good health potions.
that's like
Sorry,
half a morning
is it
star hit.
50?
That's
Yeah.
like
What is it?
How much was that?
32.
36?
32.
32?
32? I don't know.
57?
57. 32 hit points.
105?
Your full health. Why are you even prone right now?
All your spell slots are recovered? What?
and your staff is
I know
recharged?
how.
Yeah.
Alright. Declan, you're up.
So Declan sees this like aura around the Countess after watching Brock's hits not go through.
Yeah.
And he's gonna kinda move around his quiver a little bit and be like, he's gonna feel a little chill on his finger. He's gonna pull out his +2 Arctic Foul arrows.
Okay.
And he's going to loose.
She's hunter marked, right?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
So that's 9 plus 11, so 20 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she has health, so I'm just gonna shoot again.
20's gonna tie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get to +2 it though, because they're Optic Foul. +2, so 22.
Okay, so the hit was 22.
Okay.
Yeah. Because 20
The second one's gonna hit then, because it's 25.
Yeah,
She
20
almost
wouldn't
must
hit.
have.
What?
It would
20 wouldn't hit.
Okay. Well, a
21.
22 and a 25 hit.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark and Colossal Slayer, right?
Mm-hmm. So 6,
And mark off
13, 14,
those
15,
2
16,
arrows.
17, 19. 31 points of damage.
31 total.
Yeah. Oh, I think the Arctic Foul do additional d6 cold on hits.
Can't save on that. Make it on that. So she made a
I don't have it written.
dirty 20 and a 23 on her con save. Her con saving throw is a +10.
Yeah.
That's
It's very hard for her to
ridiculous.
lose concentration on it.
Fair.
Well,
Yeah, very hard.
I'm gonna say that they're not, even
She
though
has
I
to
kind of
take
remember
more
that being a
than
thing.
20
But I didn't write it down, so I'm gonna say that they're not. Okay, so
She's looking. She's not looking great.
Okay.
for sure.
So yeah, that's I'm gonna mark those off.
Declan's turn. He releases 2 arrows at her. They find their mark due to their additional abilities. Nice. Evangeline, you were up.
At this point,
Oh, can we get rid of the fire giant? Since he's
Oh yeah,
you know,
he's gone.
Yeah, he's
not
dead.
there.
He's not there. He did.
I can just imagine our dragon seeing this thing become mummified. Like,
What?
what?
He's not there right now, but if a necromancer was like wanting him there,
I don't know if I have that spell.
You're a very odd necromancer.
right?
If you don't have the spell that brings things back, you don't get to call yourself a necromancer anymore.
I was just given that spell back. I haven't been able to trade things out.
I am.
I just sucked his life.
That doesn't make you a necromancer. That makes you a vampire. That makes you
True. And now he might be a vampire. Let's see.
That's not funny.
bury him in the dirt. Start rolling. Start.
Oh no, I have my summon and
Giant
death, but I don't
vampire.
have that.
Terrifying.
I'm just
Oh,
going to
God.
magic missile. I don't have much.
Who are you magic missiling? Her or the
That'd be
other
awful.
giant?
Can you imagine this?
The giant that is standing near you, or the giant over by Brock?
The one over by Brock.
The one over by Brock. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's call that a day.
All right. So you begin to cast magic missile,
Yeah.
and unfortunately for you, she has shield going, which negates magic missile.
Really?
Does it actually?
Yes.
Boo!
It protects her from magic missile.
I did not know that.
That
Well,
seems awfully specific.
No, it does. Here, I'll read you magic missile.
Which is sad because you also have the shield spell, so you should know that.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was his point. That was
I don't. I just put up my shield and call it a day. I'm like,
Yeah.
Read your spells,
let's
kids.
see. Shield.
oh yeah, yeah. Look at that. I wish I had read. Can I take it back?
No.
Big and broad. You take no damage from magic missile.
Yeah. Literally. no
bold
damage.
letters.
It does say that. Yes, magic missile is in bold letters too.
But because magic
Okay.
missile's an auto hit, it's the only thing that'll defend you completely from magic missile is the shield spell. Raise your AC by 5 and protects you from magic missile is what shield does.
Reading
All right,
is
Evangeline,
What is
fundamental.
as you cast that at your highest level, I think,
Reading
right?
is fundamental. Just letting you guys know.
What does Evangeline say as she watches that?
Fuck.
That ain't right.
You cast that at level 4, unfortunately?
No, I have no force
one?
left. No.
Level 2?
Yeah,
Level
because
2.
I have one level 3
Mark your
left,
spell
and I
slot off.
wasn't gonna use it on.
Alright, the Countess is up. She's going to command with her bonus action for the Bisbee hand that she has been able to maintain here to punch Brock in the face
With advantage.
with advantage. It's an advantage face punch.
Oh crap.
That is a 15 plus 8.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Brock, do you have more than 78 hit points?
No.
No?
My total hit points
He's
would be
8.
124. I have 8 hit points right now.
So you're
Just
down.
tell him he's
He's
down.
3. That one was an 8. You're down. Unfortunately, I'd say unfortunately. Unfortunately, she won't be able to kill you because you can't do that much damage. But it's, let's see, just real quick, that's 16, 22, 29, 31, 36 plus, 36 plus 12. So she's going to do 40. So the Bisbee hand's going to punch you for like 40 something damage. And Brock is going to go unconscious.
And it's still punching you.
I'm gonna look at her and be
As
like,
his force damage.
"Bring it on!" and giant, and then get clocked from the side.
Somebody knock Brock over for me.
But I got it.
And you guys are going to see her begin to raise up off the floor. And she's going to fly up
She keeps running
away as the opening of this area that you guys are in just opens up to the air. And she's going to fly up and over, and she is going to leave combat. So she is out. Pull her out. And no one
Her
gets
hand can go too.
Her hand is gone as well. And that is going to be her turn.
Like she keeps running away.
I mean, in this current situation, maybe not so bad. But
She's almost dead.
The other giant's up. It is going to look at the giant,
Dragon?
and it's going to look over at Brock. It's going to go over and take a step on Brock.
No. No.
It's going to get advantage because he's down.
Wait, doesn't the dragon get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it will. It's not, it wouldn't be enough to kill it.
Oh.
So,
we could still roll that though, you know.
It's only stepping on you. You'll be alright.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
20.
like 3 tons.
28 to hit.
I cast shield.
Yeah, so you're going to fail 2 death
Twos.
saves.
Yep.
Declan, you're seeing all this, correct?
And the
God, but you're not gonna be able to get to him in like
No, I just counted.
10
I'll be alright.
turns.
No, it's fine. I can double move and get to him.
Okay.
The dragon's going to take a claw attack at the giant, and it's going to hit it with its tail attack for 25 points of damage.
Nice.
Was that
Yeah.
claw or tail?
That was its claw. That was a tail attack.
Okay, because you said both.
Sorry. Yeah, it was a tail attack. And so the giant takes a step away from there. It crushes Brock with one of its attacks. It gets hit with its tail attack. It rears back to make a second attack. And it's going to throw a boulder at the 2 wizards.
Oh, the giant's throwing a boulder?
Yep.
Hey, it's Argos all over again.
Giant dragon in front of you. Why are you going after the squishy?
Because he wants to kill people. He knows he's gonna
24
die.
hit the 2 of you.
Yeah. Kevin, you asked that question.
The dragon's probably really low.
As I'm helping Evangeline up, a
dragon's
damn
probably, like,
boulder
fine,
comes
ignore
at us
me.
and rolls
See what
over
happens.
the 2 of us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose all my hit points.
He's making tough DM decisions right now, I feel like.
I think he's enjoying his decisions over there.
No, he could have killed Brock just now.
Yeah.
30 points of damage against the 2 of you.
My
So,
God.
Both
You
of your
down?
guys' healing potions were amazing.
I got 32 healing, and now I just lost 30.
Which means you're still alive.
Yeah.
Woo!
The dragon's up. It's going to go over and make its 3 attacks against the giant.
Please kill him.
Positive energy, positive energy, positive energy.
Alright. Brock, I'm going to let you roll these.
Okay.
I need 3 attacks, so I need 3 d20s. It's going to be a bite attack and 2 claw attacks.
With advantage.
It's a plus 12 to hit.
Well, the first one's going to be a 14.
Can I?
14, did you roll a 14?
Yeah. No, I rolled a 2.
God.
Alright, that's going to tie.
Okay, so half damage. Someone else please roll. For the love of all that is holy.
you roll them all.
Okay.
So half damage on the first one.
Half damage on the first one. That'll... It's plus
Thank you.
12, 26.
Alright, that's going to hit.
Drop it.
I have a method.
And it tied.
17.
No, 2 hits and then half damage. So I need you to roll 2d6s and 4d8s. So that'd be a claw attack and 2 tail attacks.
Wait, what? I thought you said it was biting 2 claws.
Yeah, biting 2 claws.
Bite. Okay, alright, sorry. This dragon can do a lot.
Okay.
Alright, a bite attack is 2d10s. And 2 claw attacks is
Here.
4d6s.
I need 2 more d6s.
So roll me 2 of the d6s separate for the half damage.
Okay.
Roll me that first.
Well, that's
Stop
3
doing
total.
that.
3 plus 7. This will be 10. It'll be half. 5 points of damage. The dragon is disappointed in you right now.
6 for the second bite.
6 plus, this will be 13.
Okay.
13 points of damage for the second bite attack.
And 12 from the other attack.
12 plus 7. 19.
Yeah.
19 for the second attack.
Both of those are mine.
Roll a d6 for me.
3.
Alright, it did not recharge that. It's going to expend a legendary action and do a tail attack. So roll another attack.
16.
16 is going to hit, so roll 2d8s. So this dragon is expending another.
Shuffle it around. Shuffle it up. It's a 10.
Is that a 10?
Yeah. Here.
That one looks cool. I don't think that's mine.
Here.
7 and a 5, so a 12.
12 plus 7 is going to be 19 points of damage. Alright, this guy is still hanging in there.
Ah,
So how much was all that damage?
It was a lot. I didn't keep a running total. Yeah, Brock, you're up. Roll me a death save.
7.
You're
I'm
dead.
Dead.
You're dead. Brock is
You just killed your first.
dead.
Do either of you have Revivify?
No.
They're wizards.
We're
Oh, I guess you
wizards,
could.
You could still get it. I'm pretty sure you can still get Revivify as a wizard.
Can you?
I've got some characters I'm interested in.
Wait!
That's all I'm saying.
Declan is going to run over there and he's going to pour all 4 experimental potions that he doesn't know what they do down his throat.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, are we still in combat? I thought he was dead. Oh, no, he's still hanging
No,
in
the
there.
damn giant is still hanging on.
Giants.
Raven, you're up.
I can't believe this just happened.
You need a rope. And this.
Oh my
The
god.
dice fall how they fall.
Yeah, wrongly.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Wrong.
Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna
Wait,
do.
wait. Go to your class features.
I'm not a half orc. I have
You
stones
should
of
have
endurance.
been a half orc.
Yeah, right? I have
Raven.
stones endurance,
Wait.
which I used earlier on the crit.
Okay, I'm going to Clouded Daggers on the last giant. That's the auto hit one, right?
Alright.
Because I don't even have any potions left to even try.
Oh yeah? Do you have anything over res undead? Raise people that are dead?
Yeah, I don't have the spell like it on me right now.
Okay.
I have it, but I would have to like trade out my spell book.
Gotcha.
So
Can't we just take his dead body with us and then do
I
that?
can go touch him and see if I can do the same thing as I did with
you can drag his
Argus.
dead body anywhere you want to. Alright, what are you doing? Brock might turn into Argus.
Hey guys, look! I can go through walls! Check this out!
Oh my god! Alright, what are you doing?
Thank you, Casper.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
God. Okay.
What are you doing?
Ooh.
What
Cloud
I
of
said,
Daggers?
Cloud of Daggers.
What is that? Is that auto hit?
Yeah, not the auto hit
I
one.
don't know.
I'm stunned at the moment. Sorry, I'm like.
I am a little too because I never had a player die before.
Enters the spell area for the first time.
But
Turn or starts his turn there.
Like you
I was really trying to kill him with that dragon.
Yeah,
I tried.
no, you tried. For sure. Here's my thing. However you want to play it, it's up to you. I enjoy the realness of the dice. That's a big thing to me.
Yeah.
But whatever you
We'll see what happens.
it makes it a compelling story.
Hey, we'll drag your dead body with us. At the extra dead weight.
Okay, so 8d8. I think this is the auto hit one.
Alright. They don't have to make a
Or
save or anything?
8d4.
84. Roll your damage.
8d4. 4. 5. 6. 7. Maybe one more. This one. Anyone have a 4 I can use?
Yeah.
Give me a 4.
I don't have dead.
Oh my god.
Are you showing me that because?
Oh, frickin' A, man.
Daddy Shark is
Okay. 8, no, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16 damage.
Yeah.
As your daggers swarm around this last giant, as you look over and see Brock crumble to his knees and fall face first into the ground, and you, more than the others, can sense his life force leaving his body. You let out a massive shout that almost invigorates your daggers to
Nice.
pierce this giant, crumbling it along with your comrade over there. So the giant is dead.
Alright.
And you guys are effectively out of combat.
Holy crap.
You can't say anything.
I have but one plan, and I brought it up before. I'm shoving 4 experimental potions down his throat.
It's possible.
Four experimental potions.
Yep, that's what they're literally labeled as, 'cause I don't know what they do. They're experimental potions, and the shopkeeper
Is that
didn't know what they did.
Is that a D100 card?
Alright, let's see what these experimental potions do. Now, I'm gonna read over these real quick and just see if it's even.
My dead body turns into a. I don't know. Now, does exhaustion affect death saving throws?
Yeah,
Because I would have been
with disadvantage.
after I would have had 2 points of exhaustion after I fell out of my rage.
Alright. Declan, roll your I need you to roll 4 D100s on this and see what you get. There's one number.
65?
Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to do this a little differently because it only goes up to 50. Do you have the percentage dice?
Yeah, you want me to use a regular percent? But they go up to 100 also.
Yeah, I wouldn't do this.
I'm
1
not
through 50?
I'm not
We
gonna
will,
summon those like a friggin' skeleton.
We'll just let everything be two numbers then.
Okay,
Like-
so... Yeah, that makes sense. So
Yeah.
1 and 2, 3... Or 1 and 51,
So every-
2 and 52.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what'd you roll?
A 65?
Okay, so hang on.
If it goes over 50, do you just restart?
Yeah.
That's weird
Yeah,
to have.
I think that's what we're gonna do. If it goes over 50, we'll just restart it. So,
So
it's
it's 15?
basically a 15. So as you pour this potion down his throat, he's going to almost out of his mouth is going to spew water, and a water elemental is going to form next to him, and it's going to sit there.
I'll deal with you later. Shove another one. 79?
So 29.
While I'm doing this, I'm smacking Brock.
As
Saying,
you
breathe, damn it, breathe!
As you pour this down his throat, his skin is going to turn a green shade.
He becomes Hulk.
And his intelligence is reduced, but his strength is increased.
But he's dead.
Okay.
The strength of his heart to come back.
Yeah.
42.
42.
You guys could find a cleric somewhere.
We need to find them within 3 minutes of you dying. For
You
revive
pour
fight
this
work.
down his throat,
There's different
and you wait a minute, and it doesn't seem to have any effect, and then just his body just projectile vomits. That's just,
Ew.
So,
and you're gonna take 1d4 damage from the vomit.
but is he possibly alive?
No.
Since he vomited it? No? Okay, well, that's
You're
alright.
gonna
Another
take,
one.
you're gonna take 2 points of damage.
Brock's spirit is looking down on this like, okay.
That's a 1.
That's impressive.
That's
A 1?
a 1.
That's probably the magic number.
What?
I don't know.
Come here, read what this says.
God, Brock's gonna be haunting me now for like the rest of the.
Revives a dead creature.
Are you
What?
fucking kidding?
A 1.
I told you one would be like the Are you freaking serious?
That's what. Is that what it says?
That's what's on there.
The one number that's gonna be that you know how hard it is to get a 1 on that.
On a D100.
Yeah, a 1% chance roughly.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! Seriously?
That's what it says. And
You weren't meant to die yet, Brock.
Right? So do I wake
I
up
did
covered
not
in
edit
vomit?
this. I did not. I swear to you, I did not edit this.
Yay.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
What does it revive him as? There's gotta be a catch.
It's a lucky fall potion.
Yeah, as you pour this experimental potion down, you're gonna get the projectile vomit again, but along with that, you're gonna get coughing, and Brock's gonna be unconscious but coughing, and so he's alive but unconscious
With green skin.
with green skin
And a water elemental standing here.
and a water elemental standing next to you.
Right.
He has better strength than he did before, and his intelligence is lower, if that's possible.
Is that
But-
permanent?
No. But
I don't have a lot of intelligence to work with. I'm just checking.
I don't think it's permanent. Let me look.
Best 80 gold I ever invested in this party.
I cannot believe you rolled a 1.
I can't believe it either.
You needed a 1 or a 51. That was the only way you were going to get that.
Right?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good call, though.
Oh my god. I was
I
really
know.
wanting you guys to
'Cause
have
I was just
hold
about
Brock's
to say.
body back
Yeah,
to
I
a
was.
town or
Yeah.
something.
We were
That's-
just gonna
or
drag your dead
Raven
body
tried to
back
I was
up.
going to say, maybe
Revive.
they open one of these rooms and there's somebody in there.
Well, the only thing I and I would have to have time to change out my spells is animate day.
Oh,
And I
right.
don't want to bring him back as a
So
freaking zombie
as
or
you're pouring these
skeleton.
down him, the dragon kind of walks over and looks over you and goes, is he okay?
I'm gonna look confused because this is the first time I'm actually seeing the dragon because I've been inside the hall. I think so.
I mean, if needed to be, I could have resurrected him from the dead.
Declan is going to just kind of sigh and be like, well, thanks for volunteering that before I shoved a bunch of potions down his throat.
But I suppose, and then as he's in mid-sentence, he's going to go back to Halfling.
What?
That we're good.
Raven? Evangeline? What the hell is going on?
But she got away.
Also,
Again.
who are you?
Who am I? Who are you? You weren't there
I'm
before.
Declan.
Oh,
Could he really have rezzed him? Or were you just going to let him?
You'll never know.
Or will you?
Right?
Put it to the test and die and see.
Yeah,
Prefer not to.
with him around.
Yeah, I'm Declan.
I am, what's his name? Phil?
This is Phil. He's our dragon.
girls.
Oh, well, not our dragon.
But,
What?
He's
I'm after
French.
that witch that fleed.
What?
No, she fleed.
Right. Hi, Phil. Yeah, that sounds good. Where did you find... What is
In
happening? First off, let's take a step back. Whose idea was it to leave me on a boat? Do you know what's going on that boat? Not good things.
No, I
Although, surprisingly enough, crewmates
Add
pretty
another
competent
level
people.
exhaustion to yourself.
figured you would want to watch Elise.
I'm gonna put myself.
You were
at
not
one hit
wrong.
I can't believe you're back alive.
right?
But, like, the boat is full of ballista shots. Like, it's a porcupine. It's not a good situation on that boat right now.
So, which means we should really try and find our way.
So, no,
onto that.
Raven, he's not dead. No touch. Okay, no touch. Not!
I want a green ghostly Casper running around with us.
Oh, and I'm gonna shove a regular potion of healing down his throat so that he's conscious.
I have 3 levels of exhaustion.
We need
So,
freaking
roll
rest.
No,
those
he
hit
needs a
points for
rest.
that.
So, potion of healing is going to heal you 2d4 plus 2. And that was my only one.
I think we're all out of potions.
Oh no, I have other potions.
I mean healing potions.
Oh yeah, I have other ones.
Oh.
I have greater healing. I just don't think it's gonna do any good on here. Also, can somebody
I cannot believe
can somebody tell me why we're murdering giants that are clouds when we're friends with one?
that. Well,
Like what happened here?
Brock brought that up, and she didn't really go along with it. Now, granted, Brock did add a threat to it.
Did you guys give me a potion?
I did. Brock throw it
Back
back
conscious.
Yeah.
That's a D4 plus 4.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4. Or 2d4 plus 2. So... Okay, so he threatened a giant, and now we're fighting giants for their fortress. And also, side note, where did you find a dragon? What?
He was locked up, being tortured.
Okay,
And
cool.
Why am I covered in vomit?
I'm gonna look at Brock, and
You're alive!
Yeah, so are you. What do you... Yeah.
You just died.
No, I'm
Yeah.
right here.
Well, no.
You weren't.
You definitely died.
How
The
do you-
giant crushed
you know?
and-
I'm gonna turn to the water elemental and be like, can you wash him off, please?
The water elemental is going to spray you with water,
Mm-hmm.
doing 1 point of damage. As it shoots you in the face with water.
Oh, man.
No,
I'm really tired.
Raven definitely saw your
You feel stronger by 2 for a bit,
Okay.
but you feel a little bit dumber.
That
Is that
shouldn't be
possible?
too hard.
That's gonna last for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're green, noticeably green.
You guys, the vomit wasn't green. I'm green.
Yeah, so Brock, when you died, I kind of shoved a bunch of potions that we didn't know what they did down your throat, and the combination seems to have brought you back to life. Overall, a win. Not sure if that's permanent. Gonna be straight with you.
Oh, that's handy, though.
Yeah. Also, don't have any more of those, so please don't die again. Till we can get more of them, at least.
Like, dead? I mean, I'm right
Yeah,
here.
no, like what you do to everything else that we meet.
Hmm.
Like the giants. Yeah. You were like them.
Well, that's not nice.
No, man, it was a pretty scary moment. I thought I was gonna have to, bring your body back to the ship and give you a proper burial in the tribe lands and stuff. It was gonna be awkward.
Wow.
Mainly because I don't actually know where you come from. I'm not sure you do either.
No, I grew up with the Rolling Rock tribe in the mountains.
Yeah, which mountains?
Well, we moved around a lot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Felgrose is going to kind of butt in a bit as he's kneeling over one of the giants here. He looks up at you and goes, this was, the Countess's steward, Cresaro. He looked after the castle.
Huh.
And now he's dead. I'm sure she's not going to take too kindly to that.
Well, in fairness, he didn't take too kindly to us, so...
How did you get mixed up with the Countess in the first place?
Well, she took me prisoner in the far north. Been with her for, it seems like, ages. Maybe a month, maybe 2 months, maybe a year, I'm not sure.
We heard you screaming. That's why we came in here.
And he lifts his arm up, and you see like just scars and stuff under his arm, even as a halfling. She was digging her spear under my arm, between the scales.
Oh man, at least you didn't break your legs.
She was. That is very cruel. I don't know anyone that would just smash someone's legs for no reason. Even a giant with a dragon wouldn't do that. But she was seeking out information. And
Information about what?
Not that we're trying to, pull a bunch of information out of you.
she was looking for the ancient dragon relics that her forebears said are buried throughout the north. I don't even know what she's talking about.
Wait, there's ancient dragon relics too?
That's ironic because we're looking for a bunch of giant relics.
He looks at you and like, well, I hope they're easier to find than the dragon relics because they seem to be a myth.
The dragon relics?
Yeah, what?
Supposedly long ago, the giants and dragons fought each other. And during that time, magical dragon items were buried throughout the land. And the dragon and the giants supposedly had marked their locations on a map. And apparently she is going and looking for them. She had been torturing me and questioning me about the location of these items. And I don't even know what she's talking about. I had never heard of this.
Were you around during that time?
No. This was long ago.
Yeah, so I personally vote for killing her.
I
You guys
vote
have any
for
opposition to
killing her
this?
too.
I'm really
but
tired.
Is there any
But-
way we could make
But you
our
vote for killing her?
way
Yeah.
Now,
up and out of this castle?
What do you guys mean?
Corner?
now, before we kill her, we need to take into account what exactly are we looking for?
Oh, you guys came in here looking for something?
Well, we were looking for whoever was screaming. We
yes,
weren't really
but
sure
what
what
are
was
we
going
looking for from the temple?
What?
on. Relics?
Killing the leader of the Cloud Giants would probably come with some repercussions, so I'd be careful with that.
I thought that's what you wanted to do.
Is
I'd
she the
like to
leader of
exact
the
my
Cloud Giants?
revenge on her.
Are you asking us to be okay with you torturing her?
It's going to
Can we
come
go back to
with
that room
some
with all the relics?
repercussions.
I thought each of the giants had something that we were supposed to be getting.
I thought we were just collecting random relics that we know the locations of, bringing them back to the temple.
No, I think all the giants gave their stuff to someone, is it? That
Real
had
quick.
like a little belt?
She was
or-
asking you about dragon relics.
Magical dragon items, yes.
And there's a map somewhere of these.
Supposedly she has a map of these, but apparently her map is wrong if she has been scoring the lands and now having to question me about this. Her maps aren't correct. I think she's on a wild goose chase, perhaps. But these don't even exist.
So, I have a question just to get switched around here for a second. What do you mean by you want to take revenge on her? What is your intention with her?
Oh, I would like to kill her.
Oh, alright. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page.
Aren't we looking
But-
for pieces of a horn?
There are going to be
We are?
repercussions to killing her. Like
Such as.
the entire cloud giants coming down on you and hunting you for the rest of your existence.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean,
Well,
do you have? Well, I guess.
we could go get rid of the ballista problem up top and just leave.
Yes, that's what I'm voting
But
for.
I don't. But didn't you guys agree to help this guy?
We did. I
To
mean,
help him escape or to help him enact revenge?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I think we agreed to help him.
I'm having trouble
enact-
remembering.
We agreed to help him get his revenge.
Yes, you agreed to help me exact revenge on her.
Yeah, she smushed me, bro.
And as he says this, his voice gets deeper. And I hope you will feel that obligation.
So you were just talking about how there's like consequences for killing her, but we're like definitely gonna kill her, right?
So you're gonna
I
kill
plan
him.
on it.
So we don't have to kill her. So
Do you think
we
there'd
don't
be
have the
repercussions
consequences.
for us if you kill her?
I'm sure anyone involved will feel the wrath of the giants, per se.
I feel like we've kind of already helped because we killed her steward for you, and there was another one, and we hurt her and made her run away. That counts, right? That's helping.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Declan, Phil. We met like a couple minutes ago.
No, they agreed to help me finish her off.
What
say-
kind of condition are you in? 'Cause
You guys really shouldn't make deals with people when I'm not there. Okay.
I'm kind of tired. Are you like up to fight her? You think?
Well, the way she left here, I feel like I'm doing better than she is.
Could you carry us to where you think she might be?
If we
Yeah. I don't know.
are to dabble around a bit, she's going to regain strength.
Sure. Yeah.
So I say we just go ahead and we head up to the top, take care of those.
He's a halfling now.
Yeah, he's a halfling right now.
Huh? No, but we can go up to the people who have. Are there more ballistas that are shooting at our ship right now that our
Yes!
ship can't come?
Yes, I've
So
mentioned
we need
this
to get
several
that.
times, in fact.
Okay.
Now, do
So
Or
we
we
hear
could-
anything up above on those ledges where we are?
Near where you guys are. What do you mean? Roll a perception and see if you hear anything up there.
I'm gonna take my last
I don't hear anything.
greater healing potion.
A 2 plus whatever my perception is.
Like
Yeah, you're not gonna hear
anything.
D4s.
Okay, you're taking a potion.
Because if someone was up there, they probably heard all the commotion that was going on down below.
Well, hey, side note, I'd like to loot the body.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe he has keys.
You are.
He is her steward, so he should.
One second here. You are going to find a bracer of defense on him.
That sounds dope.
On one of the giants.
On the steward giant specifically. And also, he's going to be carrying 500 gold pieces.
Cool.
And the other giant is going to have 200 gold pieces.
Split the gold accordingly. I can't find bracer of defense on here. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong.
Bracers of defense, plural.
I don't know what that means. How much gold do I get?
While wearing these bracers, you gain a +2 bonus to AC if you are wearing no armor and using no shield.
Maybe I just don't know how to do this on D&D Beyond.
$200 gold pieces divided by 4.
Yeah.
It'd be 700.
No, 700.
700 divided by
Four.
4. That's harder. That's 25 times 7. Which would be 175.
175.
There's something called Braces of Thunder.
These are bracers of defense.
I know. Thank you. I was just looking at Braces of Thunder.
I'm attuned to 3 items already.
What brought you all to this fortress anyways? You mentioned you were looking for something.
I remember us being told that each of the giant leaders had a piece of a horn, and when it's put together, it takes us to the leader that has gone missing. Have you heard of
How
this?
much gold did we get?
175.
I'm not sure what you speak of, but if you're looking for giant leaders, you're definitely in the right place. She is the leader of the Cloud Giants, and she, from what I have been able to gather, has been running wild for the past few months. And she has mentioned the capture or killing of King Hecaton.
That's the name we're looking for.
And it's just some things I've overheard while being her captive here in the basement.
Do you know if she kept anything from him?
Well, she was one of his lieutenants, so I'm sure she had a way to communicate with him, but I don't know.
You guys don't think that magical harp we saw completely heals us and removes all levels of exhaustion, does it?
I'm gonna tell the water elemental to just put a ball around his head to keep him awake.
gonna
How long can you
drown
hold your breath?
Be okay.
I guess, 3 minutes plus my con mod?
It'll be refreshing.
Which is significant, I think. I mean,
A long time.
yeah.
Maybe 8 minutes.
Maybe not for a conversation, but
Crazy how long you can hold your breath in
8
Yeah.
minutes. There's people in the real world that I think can hold it for about 14 minutes. I think David Blaine had the record with 16 or 17 minutes.
It's not normal.
No. But there's some free divers that they
Couple
can,
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
It's crazy.
8 maybe minutes. Shoot, I'll look it up. That's worth it.
That's insane.
So I think we should go. I really think we should get rid of those people that are at the ballistas, but I really think we should go to that trophy room. Because we passed a trophy room that had.
She looks at you. Yeah, he looks at you and goes, "This was 3 giants here. There's more up there.
We need to
Do you
rest.
think you were up to it?"
I mean, I feel good.
So, the longest time breath held voluntarily is 24 minutes.
That is insane.
Achieved by
Wow.
Budimir Sobat from Croatia in Sisak, Croatia on the 27th of March 2021. Most people can hold their breath for somewhere between 30 seconds and up to 2 minutes.
He held his breath for basically 25 minutes.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Navy SEALs can hold their breath underwater for 2 to 3 minutes or more.
Yeah.
We aim for 3 minutes, but if you can't do it for 30, you're not getting back out. It's like,
That is 25 minutes. That is nuts.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's literally insane.
That's crazy.
I can get close to 2 minutes.
I don't think I get that long.
And I don't know about right now. I'm out of shape.
Yeah.
I
I
cannot
don't
do
hold
that
my
currently,
breath
I know
very
that much.
I can hold it more than 10 minutes. That much I know.
10?
I mean, not 10 minutes, 10 seconds.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's
That much
impressive.
I was going to say,
Jeez.
did you
Because-
drown? How do you know that?
Because every morning I wake up, I hold my breath for 10 seconds.
We'll see if you have COVID or not.
Yes. Especially when I'm out and about. I'm like, can I do it? Okay, yeah. I'm
We
good.
should do a breath holding contest.
We not right now. We shouldn't. I can barely walk up a hill without losing my breath currently.
Yeah.
Thank you. The Rona was not kind. Okay.
I can walk up a flight of steps and be out of breath right now.
Right.
Oh my god, going up to the 8th grade floor, we're the 3rd floor up. Oh my
Mhm.
god, every morning it freaking sucks.
3rd floor apartment with my tool bag and meter. Oh, I stay outside for a solid 30 seconds before I put my mask on.
Yeah.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I mean,
All right.
we should leave, but I really want to check out that trophy room that we passed because we said
If we
we were going
don't
to come
kill her
back.
right now, she's really weak right now. We could lead an attack and maybe kill her.
But we need to find where she is.
Yeah, we saw kind of where she went. Maybe our dragon friend can help.
I
Valgalore?
feel like if a dragon starts flying around this place, those ballistas are going to have a different target.
Valgalos, do you think you could get us to her?
I'm gonna
Well,
listen
if
to
I had to guess, she probably retreated to her chamber. Most cloud giants like to take the highest point as their chamber,
Are they kangaroos?
but
We should definitely.
I can't fly all of you there.
Well, I mean, you can walk. If anyone knows the way.
There's some stairs over
I
here.
got you, Phil.
So I would suspect that we probably need to go up.
That makes sense.
Okay,
Either we leave her alone, or we go get her right now.
let's go get her right now.
What's the worst that could happen?
We all
Brock's
died.
already died.
I know.
More giants, perhaps.
I mean, but how else are we gonna get there? Is one of us prepared to sever off from the team and go defeat her on their own?
Yeah, good luck with that.
23 stealth?
I'll roll straight because I have disadvantage.
Oh, wait, I have advantage. 29 stealth?
We really need.
4.
Brock needs to rest.
I need to rest.
We all need to rest.
If we rest, she rests.
I'll
But
Was that with disadvantage? 4?
I have
Yeah,
advantage.
she is gonna-
And disadvantage, so I rolled straight.
I
You have
say
disadvantage in
we
combat.
go get her because at this point she is in really, really bad shape. If we leave her alone, she's going to regain those hit points.
Can
Okay.
you see her window from the top?
What?
I can see her window.
Yeah. If I look up, can I see where a window is?
You can see a couple towers extruding out the top of this.
Is there one that's higher?
There's one that's higher.
How far away is that window?
It's a little ways away. Up some steps, across a giant walkway, possibly. It's a little ways away.
You can't do a fireball, miss fireball.
It would be a few, probably, I don't know, 700-800 feet away.
Yeah.
And it's considering everything here is scaled to a giant.
Yeah. That makes sense. I'm just hopeful, you know.
So let's
I
just
mean,
stealth
this
our way
courtyard you guys are in, or is I mean,
Alright, so we're
it's
gonna go after her?
120
Yeah.
feet across.
up. So are we all in agreement? We're gonna go after her.
Can you
stealth
make me
our
fly
way?
again? Maybe you could make us all fly.
If there are consequences to that. I can put you to sleep. I can make
Oh
you
my God, I don't have
confused.
any
I
minutes
can do
outside.
so many more stuff than fly.
So I'm gonna start going up the stairs
Yes,
with
I guess
29
we're walking
stealth.
up the stairs. My movement speed is half.
Because I'm like, nobody agreed with me. I'm like, are we all going to go?
All right, so there is 3 sets of stairs here that go up.
The one I was taking originally.
Okay, so those steps are going to lead you back up into that corridor that you came in from originally. Are you guys going to follow Declan back into that area? Or are you guys going to go up the other? Because there's 2 other sets of stairs as well.
Does that look, based off what we're seeing, does that look like it'd lead us to that
Because,
highest tower?
wait,
They all lead up.
we would remember what steps we came up from, right?
You guys know you guys came down that set of stairs that he's heading up.
Oh, we came out the middle? Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Side. Okay.
Well, that's the stairs you guys came originally.
So
Last time you guys
If
came
I
up
look
from.
up, can I tell which side the highest
went
tower
down.
is on?
Yeah, you guys came down and out those stairs and around. So if you guys go back up, you go back up to the floor you were at.
Yeah.
So if we can see the highest tower, where is that in relation to us? Because there's multiple spires, you said.
Yep. The highest tower would be sitting almost directly in the middle. Right in the middle of the fortress. Kind of like almost right over the chamber here. Right in the middle. The
I might go smush those Urako with my hammer.
That's actually probably a good idea.
Go for it.
If I could hit them.
To right above the throne room?
Oh, it's almost above the throne room. The highest peak.
Those aren't stairs in that room, is it? The dragon room?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I wanna. So going back up will carry us right here, right?
Yeah.
Going back up the stairs. Well, there's 3 sets of stairs here.
We're going up the middle.
If
All
we go
three
up
of
the
them go
middle,
up.
it's gonna carry us here.
It's going to carry you to the 2nd floor.
This is the same level we're on.
Oh, this is the same level we're
Yeah.
on? And I wonder what's in that room.
It could be stairs.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I wonder if there's stairs that will lead up, because if it's almost directly above the throne room,
Yeah, but
I wonder
then
if
it's the
these-
middle. Then it should be the middle that goes straight up to it.
Yeah, but that leads us back into that room, and there wasn't any other stairs there.
Well, the room that I was in keeps going up. From the
Oh, that's
courtyard,
right.
it
It
keeps
does keep
going
going
up.
up.
If we're right there in front of the hallway, I want to
So it would.
peek down in
The
there
stairwell
and see if
will
she's
take
in
you
there.
up to right here,
And
which
then-
also continues to lead up.
Okay, well, let's continue up. We're stealthily.
Alright, I need stealth checks from everyone. What were you asking me? I'm sorry, baby.
I want.
Actually, I got stealth check from Brock. I got one from Declan. I got the dragons. I need Evangelines and Ravens.
11. I want to
23.
make sure that she's not in that. Isn't that the throne room where the Aarakocra are?
Uh huh.
So I want to like ease down just where I can like look in there and see if she's in there.
She's not in there. The only thing in there is still the Aarakocra.
Your mic's almost dead.
Yeah.
Sure is.
But, uh-oh. Yeah. We might stop here because I think this thing died.
That's a good place to stop.
Yeah, so we'll continue on next time. I think this will be a good spot to stop. This, the transmitter died. But, alright guys, we'll stop here.